And good Saturday morning to everybody out there. How you doing?
Yeah, good morning, everybody. Here we are live and in geriatric color.
How you doing, partner?
Doing okay. Just really looking forward to this one, and I know you are too. And let's just get it going.
All right, sounds like a plan. Been a busy couple of weeks here since we've been with you once again. Been looking forward to it, like Shannon says. Had a couple of little things going on, and just thrilled to be back with you guys once again on a Saturday morning. This is like sacred time for us, so all right. Well, let's not dilly-dally because I got talking again before the show, so that's why we're late again. But let's get the peanut gallery right in here and get this shindig started.
Man, I don't know about anybody else, but you just kind of froze up and you're just sitting there now. What's going on there? Technical difficulties. There might be a mine. I don't know. Let's see.
I can see you. I don't know if you can hear me.
Bud?
I can hear you. I can see you. You're looking fine. Let me go out and come back in. Whoop. Oh. I don't know. Can you guys tell me? Hold on. We got it. Starting right off with technical difficulties. Uh-oh. Hopefully. Let's get Shannon back in here. There we go. Can you see me?
Yeah. What about me? What happened there?
Yeah, no. You were the whole time that you were saying that, I could hear you and you were fine. So
yeah, you froze up and it sounded like you were talking in Robbie the robot voice there.
Oh no. All right, let's try it again. Let's bring in the peanut gallery.
All right.
And good morning to everybody in the peanut gallery.
And welcome back.
We are back. Let's see what's happening. Let's see what's going on. Who we got? Anthony Perdue starting us off with another one of his great memories. Here we go. Good morning, Peanut Peers. We all know that introducing someone to comic books is sometimes successful, sometimes not. Mid-October 1969, I moved to a new home and met three brothers.
Two older and one a year younger than me. One day, the older brothers asked me about my comic books, thinking they're interested. I let them have 6 of my books. I didn't realize what idiots they were.
Until a few hours later, when the older brothers tell me that their younger brother got mad about something and tore up all the comic books I gave them, they found it amusing. I didn't.
Kind of like what happened with my sister. I learned never to acquaint them with anything I really liked. Thankfully, a few years later, they moved away. March 1976, I gave a friend of mine a copy of Marvel Double Feature 15. Tales of Suspense reprint book.
I don't think any more about it until a few months later when we stop at his house and go into his room to get something. He still has the book in good condition, laying on top of his bureau.
I asked him if he read it. He said, yeah, it was pretty good. Then we go back outside. Maybe it would be the only comic book he would ever read, but he took care of it. As we all know, sometimes success.
Sometimes not. Hey, kids, be the envy of everyone you know when you join CBM's Peanut Gallery. Did I skip something? Oh, I did. Right? Top of his bureau. Did you read that one or didn't?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah, I skipped this one. I'm sorry. I asked him if he read it. He says, yeah, it was pretty good. Then we go back outside. Maybe it was the only comic book he would ever read, but he took care of it. As we all know, sometimes. Oh, no, that's the one you read.
That's the one I just read.
Yeah. Man. Holy mackerel. Okay, so I didn't skip something. Okay, go right ahead. You can have this one.
Okay, so sometimes not. Hey, kids, be the envy of everyone you know when you join CBM's Peanut Gallery. Get your free personally signed by Doc and Shannon membership card that you can
show off to everyone when you send in your membership form that's in the back of every box of Kellogg's Corn Flakes, Frosted Flakes, and Rice Krispies. Remember, it isn't Saturday morning
without CBM and your favorite bowl of delicious Kellogg cereal, or as Doc would say, hit it, Brother Shannon. Yum, 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 and indoctrination lullaby.
I hope to wake up. I hope to wake up to hear, if not a heartfelt wave hi to everyone. Anthony, thank you so much for that beautiful story and that little commercial endorsement. We like that.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's awesome. Is right. Thank you so much, Anthony.
Yes,
greatly appreciate it. And we got Micah, Graphic Man. He says, look forward to watching this a little later. Taking my wife on a weekend date. All right. May all the singing and good times continue. There we go.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah. My wife and I went and had a little date last weekend. Kind of combined our birthdays and Mother's Day, so it was a good day.
Very cool. Very cool indeed.
And hey, Rod had pizza.
Ah, yeah.
And Easy Comic Reader says, good morning,
hey.
everyone. Yeah. How about that? ECR is back.
Yes, sir.
And it says, to the tune of Love and Marriage by Frank Sinatra.
Oh, boy. Oh, here we go. All right. Me. Got to get ready for my next record album. All right. Here we go. Rod and Shannon, they go together like Quest and Banyan. This I tell you, brother, you can't have one without the other. How's that?
That's awesome. That'll go on the Greatest Hits Volume 2.
ECR, man, thank you so much, man. We've missed your musical style.
We have.
Thank you so much for joining us again this morning and running one out here. And I think this is a winner. I do.
That's a good one.
That is awesome. Thank you so much, sir.
Yes, thank you. And Eric K is in the house. Hey, everyone. I will be watching on the rewind this evening. Take care. You take care, buddy.
Yes, take care. Have a great Saturday, and we'll see you when we see you.
All right. Have a good Saturday, buddy.
Yes, absolutely. Michael Taylor is here, and he's saying hi to Anthony. Michael, great to have you with us once again, sir.
Yeah. And Michael Taylor saying hello, Graphic Man.
And he's also saying hi to ECR.
And also to Eric K.
And he's saying good morning to everybody. Oh, no, that's Maranya. I'm sorry. Maranya, great to have you with us.
Absolutely. Good morning, Lady M.
I get ahead of myself. I saw the M, and I was just going right along with it.
Yeah,
so.
I know. Hey, I know you're glad to be back. You just get a little too excited, so just dial it down a little bit.
Down. I gotta calm it down. Take a little Valium or something. Well, Maranya, she of the Blue Wrench, the den mother, she's gonna run herd on everybody. So be careful.
And Michael saying hello to Maranya.
And Jay Lucian, man, my voice is really going. Jay Lucian is with us again this morning. Hey, Jay, great to have you with us, sir.
Yeah, welcome, Jay. Happy to see you.
He says, good morning, Maranya, and everyone, and a good morning to you, sir.
And Michael Taylor saying hello to Jay.
And Michael also says hello to you and I. Good morning, sir.
Thank you, kind sir. And Maranya saying, good morning, Jay.
Yeah. And Captain Strangelife popping in here. What's he say? He says, Dr. Silver Agent Shannon, commanding.
I like it.
I'll be popping in, on, and off. Doing grocery shopping this morning with the wife and getting ready for the Night Tiger comics and mine live stream tonight. That's right. So if you get a chance tonight, check out Night Tiger's channel tonight. I believe they started at 7 or 8 Eastern time.
I'm not sure. I saw the preview, but I couldn't remember what the time was.
It's either going to be, I think, 7 or 8 Eastern Standard Time. Definitely check it. He's going to come back on, I think, a little later and give us the lowdown on it for sure. But definitely check them out. They're going to do like a throwdown with Golden Age books. Right. They're going to, put up Golden Age books against each other, and we get to vote in the chat. We will get to vote on which book we think is the better book.
Yeah, because most of that stuff, I know me personally, I'll never have. So at least I get to be involved that way.
I got you. I got my one Golden Age book, I think. Actually, I got 2 now because I got the Captain Marvel one, but that's all I could afford out of it. Captain, we'll see you in a little while.
Absolutely. And Maranya says, good to see you, Hans.
And Michael Taylor saying hi to Captain.
And Hans said, good morning to Maranya.
He's also saying hi to Mike T and one and all, he says.
And Maranya is giving us a link. It's a tribute to the Saturday morning cartoons, the Geeky Puppet Show, take on Super Friends comic book. Awesome.
Yes,
that'll be worth a watch. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Check it out. And where's my paper? Where's my paper? Right here. I got it right here. The Geeky Puppet Show. They run readings on Friday and Sundays at 8:15 and 9:30 ish. On those 2 days. Saturdays they do it at 9:30 p.m. and on Mondays now they do it at 10 p.m. all Eastern Standard Time. So definitely check them out and don't just watch them. Join in. They'll let you join in, and it's a lot of fun. So definitely check them out.
Be there or be square.
Be there. Michael Taylor says, Cap, looking forward to it. Gonna be fun. Yes, sir, Bob.
And Rob Brown's in the house. Our good friend Rebs. Good morning, my friend. Hey. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, Rob. Great to have you with us once again. Thanks for hanging out with us, my friend. Maranya says, good morning to you, Rob.
And Michael saying hello to Rob.
And Rob saying hi, guys.
And Meyer Greenblatt's in the house. Welcome.
Hey, Maya. Great to have you with us, sir.
Yeah, he says, don't forget to watch Gratu Orloff on Thursday nights, gang. Absolutely. It's a great show.
I've been watching some of Meyer's videos of him packing his stuff up. Man, he's got a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. He's got some awesome toys. I just watched one yesterday, and he had like a Lost in Space robot, like a Funko bobblehead. I'm like, that's so cool. So thanks for being with us, Maya.
Absolutely.
Eric Breen says, hello.
Welcome, Professor.
Hope I did you proud, Professor. Great to have you with us, Eric.
And Michael Taylor saying hello to Eric.
And Maranya saying, hello, Eric.
And Hippie's Collectibles in the house. Good morning, Tom.
Good morning, Tom. Great to have you with us, sir.
And he says, Excelsior True Believers, hope everyone is feeling spiffy this morning. You know, I do feel kind of spiffy. Sitting here in my company hat and my Apes t-shirt, I actually do feel spiffy. How about you?
I'm feeling pretty spiffy. Got the usual Red Sox hat, Got my, triple thick sweatshirt on so I can fight against the cold down here.
Hey, I told you I got tickets for my birthday. Goes watch the Reds play the Sox next month, right?
Yes. All right.
My son and my granddaughter and myself will be there on Saturday, June 22nd.
Oh, there's nothing like being at the ballpark, man.
Be the first time I got to see him play the Sox, so that'll be cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right. What else we got? We got Michael Taylor. He's saying hi to Hippie.
And Hippie says, hiya, Michael.
And Tempest from Mars says, afternoon, all. Great to have you with us, Tempest.
Good afternoon, TFM. Always happy to see you.
Cool beans. Baranya says, Excelsior to Hippies and everyone else in the peanut gallery this morning.
And Michael saying hello to TFM.
And Maranya says, good morning from this side of the pond, TFM.
And Hippie saying morning to you, Lady M.
Tempest from Mars says, afternoon, Maranya and Michael.
And Ronnie says, did Ron forget to push the big red button again?
No, I got talking. I was talking about some. I did the Micah's show, the Graphic Man show, his new show. I did that Wednesday night, and we were doing about Hanna-Barbera cartoon stuff. And I was just talking. I was so excited because like 2 nights ago, I was tooling around eBay and I found some more toys that were made with new toys made from with Mytor and Birdman. So, needless to say, I had to reach into my wallet once again. So, I mean, who'd have thought they were still making stuff? These guys ain't been on TV since the 60s.
Who'd have thunk, right?
But I love it. I'm right there. Here's my money. Here's my money. So, yeah, it's my fault, Maranya. It's all on me.
And Dr. Von Chilla is back.
Hey!
Welcome back, John. Happy to see you.
Yeah, great to have you with us, John. He says, howdy, y'all. And, of course, we want to know what's going on with the precious Pauline.
Yeah, and I have to apologize to John because I think it was last weekend he called me, and I meant to get back to him, and things got crazy, and I didn't, but I'm going to call him very soon.
Cool beans.
And Ronnie says, John, good to see you. Hope you're feeling better.
Yes. As do we all. Maranya also says, how is the ever delightfully mischievous Pauline doing? Inquiring minds want to know.
And Hippie's Collectible says, as Lawrence once well said, well, in a 1, in a 2, in a 3, and here they are.
Thank you.
Yeah, good old Lawrence. They thought that show would never fly on TV.
Man, how many? He was on for what? A couple of decades, I think.
Yeah.
Holy mackerel.
I think when they wrote that song at 99 Left Balloons, I think they were writing about him.
Oh, poor Lawrence. Oh, Hippie's Collectible says, hiya, John. Very happy to see you, sir.
As are we all.
Yes, sir.
And Jackson Roykirk is in the house. And welcome, Jackson.
Yeah, the Jackson Roykirk.
Says, here they are, Rod and Shannon, Doc and String, Hawkins, Commander. Yeah. Getting all the names in there. I like
That's it. We're ready to go. Hi, and Kevin from Gotham City Comics. Hey, Kevin, great to have you with us, sir.
Yeah, welcome, sir. Happy to have you here.
Awesome. If you get a chance, definitely check out Gotham City Comics. Great store.
Absolutely. And Michael Taylor says, hello, Dr. Von Chilla. Good to see you back in the chat. How are you?
And Maranya says, good morning to Gotham City Comics and Jackson.
And Michael saying hello to Jackson.
And Michael says hello to Gotham City Comics.
And Jackson saying, Maranya, there was a reading this morning? Question mark.
I think there was something going on this morning. I think because I saw a message like they were going to do it an hour before we went on the air. So I think they posted one. The Geeky Puppet Show, I think. Dr. Von Chilla says, feeling better, friends. Thanks for asking. I've missed everyone, and we have missed you, sir.
Yes, we have. I'm glad you're doing good, John.
Absolutely. Jackson, go ahead.
Oh, Jackson says, you're fine, Doc.
Oh, it must have been when we were having the technical glitch there.
Right.
Mike Taylor says, great to have my favorite part of Saturday back. Thank you so much, sir. We appreciate that.
And Maranya says, yes, a premiere of the Super Friends, Jackson. Yeah.
Cool. So definitely check that out. The professor says, Jackson, you were on that reading. Don't you remember?
And Jackson says, wow, the frog won't be happy until he's live 24/7.
And Hippies Collectible says, it wouldn't be a CBM show without the glitches. Yeah.
Ain't it
Sad
the truth?
to say, but you're right.
Ain't it the truth? Yeah. And QNS is in the house. Quite enough, sir. Welcome back, sir.
Great to have you with us, QNS.
Yeah, and he says, glad you're back and feeling wicked good, Rod.
Yes, sir. We're there.
As are we all.
Thank you all very much. Maranya says, great to see you, QNS.
And Ranger Sly's in the house, our neighbor to the north in Canada. Howdy to all. Howdy to you, Ranger.
Yes, howdy to you, Ranger. Great to have you with us once again, sir. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. Hippies Collectible says, John, I just hope you're feeling better. As do we all.
And Maranya saying, howdy, Ranger.
QNS says, dittos, Maranya.
Eric Brings says, I have decided to no longer take cheap shots at Doc's memory. He's doing my job for me, even if he doesn't remember.
It doesn't take much to poke fun at my memory because my memory is getting worse. It seems like all the time. So no. And Maya Greenblatt says 75% cringe, 25% comics. Love it.
And Michael Taylor says Doc and Shannon has an Abbott and Costello bit going on.
There you go. Maranya says, I consider this show 100% fun. Well, thank you so much, Maranya. Appreciate that.
And Jackson says, K-Tel Hits Volume 2.
Volume 2. That's it. Absolutely, man. Oh, that was so funny.
And Michael Taylor says, cool story, Anthony.
Yes. Love to hear those memories. Easy comic reader. He's giving the applause and the hook 'em and a big gold smile.
And Maranya says, great one as always, ECR. Yes, it was.
Yes, that was a lot of fun.
Are they all?
Thank you. Mike Taylor says, good stuff, ECR. Yes, sir, Bob.
And Ranger Sly is thinking it's cool.
And Maranya says, as the kids say, slow your roll a bit, Rod. Yeah, get all jazzed up for Saturday mornings.
And Jackson says, it's a dreary storm morning here. All this fun brightens the day. Yeah, it's a little dreary here, too, in Kentucky. But
yeah.
This is the fun stuff.
I'm not sure. I didn't get a chance to look out the window, but I think it was overcast here this morning as well. So, hey, Triple C, Cheap Comic Collector is in the house. Thank you so much for being with us, sir.
Thank you, sir. Good to see you.
He says, good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful day. Thank you so much. Get a chance, don't forget to check out Cheap Comic Collectors claim sale. You can pick up some really good books at a really nice price. So definitely check them out.
Good stuff, yeah. And Maranya saying good morning, Triple C.
And Michael Till says, hello, Triple C.
And Triple C says Jackson.
And Jay Lucien says Jackson.
And Jackson says Jay.
The acquisitions of Dr. Fives. Hey, great to have you with us, Dr. Fives.
Absolutely. Welcome.
He says good morning to everyone and a good morning to you, sir. Thanks for hanging out with us.
And Ron, you said it's raining here. Maybe some time for some chocolate coffee.
And we got Maya Greenblatt. He says, I'm all out of applesauce already. The rest of you peanuts will have to eat Jell-O with your morning meds today. There we go. And DJ, go ahead. I'm sorry.
D. Jackson real quick, looking at the show title, yeah, I saw that, the Dynamic Dow.
Oh. Uh-oh. That's because of my dyslexia. Michael Taylor says, hello to Dr. Fives.
And Maranya saying, good morning, Dr. Fives.
And Maranya also says, I wasn't going to say anything about the title, but it wouldn't be a CBM show without at least one glitch in the show. Yeah, that's me. That's what I get for doing it at like, whatever, 1 o'clock in the morning.
And Jackson Orker says, nope.
Yep, exactly. Maranya says, John, is Pauline keeping you on your toes? What mischief is my God getting into lately? Inquiring minds want to know. Yes, sirree.
And Michael Taylor says, Doc is familiar with the Reds.
Yes, unfortunately.
We've had a few discussions about that. Just so you know, Game 6 was not Game 7.
I know. Oh, we still lament that. And Swagda, hey, great to have you with us, sir.
Welcome, sir.
Thanks for spending your Saturday morning with us. Appreciate it. He says, hello, everyone. How's everyone doing this morning? We're doing all right. It's Saturday morning, man.
And then Mariah says, good morning, you Swagda. I'm doing good. How about you?
And the professor says, Warren Zevon was on the Lawrence Welk Show in its last season. Guessing the booker didn't know who he was.
Yeah, he's that werewolf guy.
Oh, my gosh. That's funny, though. Oh. We gotta do it upright, right? We gotta do it upright. There you go, buddy.
And Dr. Von Schill says, Pauline report. She's a year old now. Where does the time go? She continues to be more independent and spends less time at my side. It's kind of tough on me, but they got to grow up eventually.
Very cool. She's just awesome. I want to see some more videos of little Pauline.
Yeah, good stuff.
Thank you, John. Appreciate that update. And the acquisitions of Dr. Five says, yes, Meyer, I'm getting my injection of elixir from the nurse. It's rough being the Walking Dead and wearing a mask all the time.
That's kind of inconvenient, doesn't it? And Ron says, year old, wow, now she's officially my godcat. She still loves you, John, and she will stir up mischief just to keep you on your toes.
And Maya says, dialysis machine is working overtime this morning. Park your wheelchair and wait.
And Paul S. is in the house. Good morning, my fellow JSA fans. Yes. There he
Great to have you with us.
Yeah.
He says. And Dr. Von Chilla says, Shannon, I thought you didn't return my calls because I trauma dumped on you the last time we spoke. Sorry about that, bud.
Oh, no, that wasn't it at all. I told my wife, I was like, yeah, I need to call John back. And we got out and got busy. And then, work was crazy. And I was like, man, I know I forgot something. I was like, I got to call John back. And there's like a couple other people I got to call back. So you weren't singled out, buddy. Believe me, it's, it's in there. It's just I need to let it out.
And Swagda says, I'm great. Thanks for asking, Maranya, and glad you are doing good, he says.
And Maranya says, good morning to you too, Paul.
Mike Taylor says, Shannon, do you get into the Derby?
Living in Kentucky, I'm not a big Derby fan. But we actually, and I probably already mentioned this, but the guy that trained the horse that won the Derby a couple of years ago, it was like an 80-1 shot. His name is Eric Reed. We actually, our band got to play at his wedding back in the end of March. So that was a cool deal. Lots of moneyed horse people and all that good stuff. But I love horses, and I love all that stuff. But it's like, 2 minutes of Derby and however many hours of people drinking, all the good stuff. So, but yeah, I mean, as far as that part of it go, I mean, we are the official bourbon of the Derby. Quick plug. Woodford Reserve.
Absolutely. All right. The Jackson Roykirk says, speaking of the acquisitions of Dr. Five, make sure you sub to his channel. He posted an awesome video last night. Yes, he did. He's making like a little movie screen theater area outside. And he did some painted some the what's going to be like a border around it. And the painting that he did was awesome on those. There's also, he explains what the symbols and stuff that are on it. Part of it was from a Johnny Quest cartoon. I can't remember all the other things, but there was runes. He painted some runes. Excuse me. Painted quite a few things on it, and it was really, really well done. I'm anxious to see when he gets it completed. It's going to look awesome. It's going to look awesome. So if you get a chance, definitely check out the acquisitions of Dr. Five, especially that video last night. But check out all his videos because all of them are really, really good.
Yeah, it's great stuff. And Dr. Voloncello says, Michael Taylor, today is the Preakness, yes? In New York.
I did not know that. And Meyer says, Fibes, that video last night was amazing. The movie screen looks incredible. Yeah, it's going to be really, really phenomenal when he gets it done, man. So you got to check it out.
And Dr. Five says a big thank you to Jackson Roykirk.
Fireball Comics is with us once again. Thank you so much for spending your Saturday with us, sir.
Absolutely. Fireball's another Kentucky guy. Says, good morning. Yes, foggy and dreary here on the edge of Fort Knox. Yeah, it's dreary here in Richmond, too.
No. Ranger Sly says, yes, the Pauline Report. Yes, sir, Bob.
And Mariah says, good morning to you, Fireball.
And Michael Taylor says, Dr. V, I'm not sure. Hey, there we go. That's the starting line. Time to show some comics. What do you say, partner? You got some comics you want to show?
Yeah, I was trying to think stuff I hadn't shown in a while, so I just pulled out a just little eclectic stack of everything. And just a quick plug here, Wednesday night on Graphic Man Show. It was kind enough to invite me on. I'll be on there with Micah and the professor, Eric Breen, with a show about eclectic comics, just like oddball stuff, of which, I'm sure we all have. So that'll be a fun show if you guys want to tune in Wednesday night.
Cool beans. I'm going to be there.
All right.
I'm going to put you on Spotlight. Here we go.
No. I just thought I'd pulled a few piles out of some stuff I may have not shown or may have not shown in a while. How about some Wonder Woman? How's about that?
Sounds like a plan to me.
Well, all right. We got, and I love when this started. A lot of people don't like it, but this is forget the old. The new Wonder Woman is here. Wonder Woman 178.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I love that one. And I always love this cover. It's Goodbye to the Past for New Wonder Woman. This is number 179. Another great cover.
Yes, sir, Bob.
And here is number 180. Steve, what have I done to you? The many deaths of Steve Trevor.
Yes.
There's some great stuff, though. I mean, I think Denny O'Neil was on this, and Mike Sikowski and Dick Giordano. A lot of great talent on this run.
Yeah, I'm trying to pick up that run where she lost her powers and whatnot.
Yeah, it's getting scarce and pricey.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
This is actually my first Wonder Woman comic. I think a friend of mine gave this to me when I was like 10 or 11. Very well loved copy of number 184.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah, that's been through it and back. Good story, though.
It's all there.
It was in bad shape when I got it, and I read it to death. So here we got the new Wonder Woman special issue. Do you remember when I changed from the old to the new? Yeah, I was just talking about it. And there's number 197, 48 pages for only 25 cents. The Sinister Dr. Cyber.
Oh, nice.
And number 198, more Wonder Woman goodness. 52 pages for 25 cents. They threw in a little bonus there.
Can't beat it.
Can't beat it. And here's a couple of my favorite covers. There's number 199 with a Jeff Jones cover.
Nice.
Or Jeffrey Catherine Jones, as she was later known. And here's number 209, 20-cent covers. Will not let you kill my mother. And this was one of the ones I saw in the house ads and I had to have later on. This is number 210. You Can't Make Me Talk.
Oh, it reminds me of the Adam cover. There's one similar to that. Yeah.
And here we have number 211, first 100 pager in the Wonder Woman run. I think this is my childhood because it looks like it's got tape on it.
I think that might have been the first Wonder Woman book that I bought.
Yeah. I think this is all, I don't know if this is all reprints or not. I can't remember. But good. This is an upgrade.
Cool. Them 100 spectaculars, man.
And I must decide to get another upgrade. I don't know. Oh, here's the cover I really love. Another one of those I saw in the house ads that I have to have that one. This is number 212. This is the beginning of Wonder Woman's labors.
Yes. Yeah. Another run that I've got a couple more to pick up on.
This kind of reminds me of that Justice League cover. I guess it was 109 when Hawkman left the Justice League.
Yeah.
Superman burst through the door, and I was like, I heard one of you Justice Leaguers are quitting. I want to know who and why. This kind of reminds me of that. And there's an upgrade to that one. And 213, one of our favorite characters, Rod, the Flash.
Yes.
Running monitor duty on that labor. And here is the first copy I ever had of Wonder Woman 214.
Nice.
My childhood, another 100-pager. Here's the upgrade. That was a really good story with Green Lantern in it.
Mm.
And for some reason, there's another cover. I know later on, Eric K will probably be laughing his butt off about the duplicate copy sickness. Wonder Woman 215 with Ares and Aquaman reporting.
Mm.
And another one. And this is my original copy of 216 with Black Canary reporting. But why can't we get on Paradise Island? You tell I read that one a lot.
Well loved indeed.
Yeah, but I wanted a pretty copy, so.
Presents well.
It presents well, yeah. And this is one of my favorites. Just one of those square-bound giants. Several years ago, I did a video called The Lost DC Giants from 1975. And this is one of my favorites. Number 217. That great Mike Grell cover.
Nice.
Green Arrow. Kind of like this book. I like it. I like it a lot.
Really like it.
I really like it. This is the childhood copy. That's why I saved this one. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Pretty well loved.
Nice.
And this is a good one because it has two of my favorite characters and JLAers, I guess. Number 218 with the Phantom Stranger and Red Tornado.
Mm.
This is the childhood copy. And here's the upgrade.
Very cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I think it was Kurt Schaffenberger did the art on the interiors. I was like, when's the last time you got to see Kurt Schaffenberger draw Phantom Stranger and Red Tornado?
Mm.
And you get to see it 3 times. And this is a good one. This is a Dick Giordano cover. Number 219, and Elongated Man is reporting on this labor.
Oh.
Yeah. And have to show the original. Just look at that love on the spine. Yeah. Okay, and this is probably one of my favorites because I like the story, I like the art. This is number 220. It's got the Atom and Kronos. It's a Dick Giordano cover.
Nice.
And here's an upgrade. And I think the inks on this one were done by Krusty Bunkers, which was Neil Adams and his crew. So
yeah,
pretty cool. All right, that's enough of the Wonder Woman.
All righty.
Your turn.
Okay, let's get us back together here. We'll get back to the starting line. Thank you so much, Maranya. Appreciate it. Here we go.
And Michael Taylor said, very cool, Shannon. Thank you, sir. And Dr. Von Chill, the official bourbon of the Derby. That's awesome, Shannon. Yeah. Yes, it's been that way for years. So that's about the only time we get any TV airplay on commercials is around Derby time because everything has got like Woodford Reserve plastered all over it.
Cool beans.
And comic book curators in the house. Welcome, sir.
Hey, Jeff Meister.
Jeff Meister, indeed. Hello, everyone. Just popping in and say hello. I'm out and about doing stuff for my mother, so I'll watch you on the rerun. Well, thank you, kind sir, and you and your mother have a great day.
Take care. Have a great weekend.
And Jackson Orchard, CBC. Yeah. And Jackson Orchard says, Micah, Shannon, and Eric. Well, as Meatloaf would sing, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. And Tempest Morris says, you can just put some tape over a third of the screen, Jackson. I wonder who he's talking about.
I don't know.
And Jackson says, and Dr. Von Chell says, Wonder Woman 178 appears in the film Midnight Cowboy. The little girl on the bus at the beginning of the film is holding it. That is absolutely right. I forgot about that.
I didn't know that. Oh,
yeah,
cool.
Classic film, Midnight Cowboy. Yeah.
That's neat to know. Cool, man.
And acquisitions of Dr. Five says, interesting movie trivia, Dr. Roncella. Yep, I forgot about that. That's great. And Meyer says, Jackson is always pulling Eric's pigtails. Get a room, you two. And Rob says, just fantastic Wonder Woman comic, Shannon. Thank you, kind sir. And Michael Taylor says, that Wonder Woman reminds me of Land of the Giants. Yeah, the giant hand coming down.
Land of the Giants, baby. Great TV show.
And TFM says, it's a good job. I don't need those Wonder Woman 100 pagers. Shannon's holding them all. Hogging them all. And Dr. Five says, I had the hots for Linda Carter when she was Wonder Woman, but what young boy didn't? I don't know. If you were in adolescence and you weren't in love with Linda Carter, then there was something wrong with you.
You didn't have a heartbeat then or something.
And she still looks great, man.
Yes, she does.
Yeah, there you go. Jackson says, I still have the hots for Miss Carter. Yeah. I saw a picture of her the other day, and she's like, I don't know, like mid-70s or something, and still looks great.
Yeah, unbelievable.
And Michael saying, Shannon, very cool Wonder Womans. Thank you, sir. And Tampa says, when you talk about casting superheroes for me, she was pretty much spot on. Yeah. I mean, everything was just like Christopher Reeve as Superman. It was perfect.
Absolutely.
And Maranya says, my brother had 2 puzzles back in the day. Farrah Fawcett's famous poster, which I also had on my wall, and my mom hated it. And the Wonder Woman poster, fun puzzles to do. Yep. And Michael says, later, Triple C. And Dr. Von Schell says, my original childhood TV crush was Ava Gabor from Green Acres, and I admit to crushing on Alice from the Brady Bunch. You tell me. Hey, nothing wrong with that.
That's right. Nothing wrong with it.
And I kind of, the Gabor sisters were, they were something else.
Mm-hmm.
And Eric Breen says, I'm leaving. I wouldn't want to belong to a chat that would have Jackson as a member.
Oh, no. Ouch.
And Ibby's Collectibles is laughing out loud at John. Michael Taylor, Dr. V, very cool WW info. Yep.
Yes.
And Jackson says, and yet you're always around when I am, Eric. Something going on there. I don't know. And Maranya says, my childhood teen crushes on TV were Lee Majors, Randolph Mantooth, and the very first one, Robin from Super Friends. Alex Toth made him look damn cute. More great choices.
Love it. I love it.
And Roger's in the house. Metarog.
Hey, Roger, great to have you with us, sir.
Absolutely. Says, good morning, Rod and Shannon. Good to see you two back. Thank you, kind sir. Glad to be back.
Good morning to you, sir.
And Michael Taylor says, Linda Carter, sexiest legs in 70s TV. Will not argue.
Nope, no argument here.
And Rob says, yeah, I've been in love with Linda Carter since the first time I saw her as Wonder Woman. Yeah. I think we got some fans here.
Just a few.
Just a few. And Michael Taylor saying hello to Metarog. And Brian says, I'll take care, Eric. You and Jackson are like peanut butter and the bananas. I'll leave it to you two to figure out which one is which.
One's nuts and one's bananas.
Dr. Von Chilla says, Robert Crumb had a crush on Bugs Bunny. True story. Wow. I don't know if I want to know that story. Oh, man. And Fireball Comics, Wonder Girl on Linda Carter's Wonder Woman was quite nice, too. Yep.
Yes, sir.
And Hippie says, I'm dating myself. My first crush was Annette. I'm assuming he means Funicello.
I would think so, yes.
Yeah,
yep.
She was tough.
Another good one.
And Metarog saying hi to Michael. And Maranya says, good morning to you, Metarog. And Metarog saying morning to Maranya. And Higgy pops in the house. Hey, Jim, what's going on, buddy?
Great to have you with us, Higgy.
He said hello to everybody and hello to you, sir. And Jackson Works says Metarog. And Red Dog's Higgy. And Maranya said Higgy Pop. And Ippy says, yo, Higgy.
We get a bell each time.
You got a bell. And Red Rock saying morning to Jackson. And Eric bringing strange. Metarogs usually get applause as he's leaving.
Ouch. Ouch.
Oh.
Wow. Tough crowd.
Tough crowd. The cuts are going deep this morning. And Metarog says, true, Eric. Booze when I come in too. Rob Brown. Yep. Crumb had the hots for bugs. That's I don't even know if I want to look into that story.
Oh no.
And Diabetic Superman's in the house. Welcome, sir.
Yes, thank you for hanging out with us, sir.
He's saying hello to everyone. Hello to you. Thank you for spending some of your time with us. And Ronnie says hello, Vadrius. Good to see you.
And that brings us right up to the next pause line. All right. Thank you so much, Maranya. Appreciate that. All right. Well, let's see. What do I got to show? Let's see. I got some. How do I do some Spectre and Phantom Stranger? You had a little Phantom Stranger there as a guest appearance in one of those Wonder Women. So we'll just follow along with that.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Here we go. All right. I just grabbed a couple of oddball things here and there. So we got the Phantom Stranger, number 23.
Oh, yeah. Great stuff. Yeah, he's always one of my favorite characters, him and the Spectre.
Absolutely. I'm right there with you. I wish they would. Can you imagine if they did like a Phantom Stranger movie? They could do a real cool movie.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That would be really cool. I love this cover right here. This is number 24.
Oh, yeah. Jim Aparo goodness.
Yeah, baby. And like you, I like it so much, I got it again. You're not the only one that suffers from that.
Yeah.
Here we go, number 25.
That's a great one. Yeah, apparently that's a communicable disease.
And this one here, number 26, where the Phantom Stranger meets his backup feature, Frankenstein.
Oh, yeah. There's Mike Kaluta on the cover of that, right?
Yes, sir.
Awesome stuff.
And we got number 27.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one. Nick Cardy.
Yeah. And I think this is another Nick Cardy, if I'm not mistaken. This is number 28.
Oh, yeah.
So, and then we got let's see here. We're gonna put those right there. One of my favorite series, Silver Age series, but one that was just way too short for my taste. It's one of my favorite characters. I know it's one of your favorite characters.
Oh yeah.
And I'm still bummed that I wasn't able to get that action figure of this character by McFarlane, the latest one. It's part of
still
the 5
sold out.
That's a great action figure. I just got to keep my eye on eBay to see if I can pick one up maybe through there. But it's the Spectre. Here we go with number 1.
Oh yeah, I love that series. I think probably about 5 years ago I completed both of those series around the same time.
And I always loved his logo, very similar to the Dead Man logo, where they actually show got a headshot there with it.
I think later on, wasn't there like a Our Man backup in that series? I think towards the later issues.
I was going to say maybe in the later ones.
Yeah, I think so. I think Dick Dillon did the art, so I was all crazy about it just for that.
Yeah, they don't even advertise that though. There's nothing advertised about it on the.
Well, I don't think it was in the beginning. I think just in the later, like the last 3 or 4 issues, maybe.
But love that one, and of course these next couple of issues with covers by Neil Adams is number 2. Yeah. I mean, these are just awesome stuff.
What's not to love about that, right?
Man,
I love that series.
And of course, this one here, number 3, guest starring the Wildcat
himself. Yeah.
So this one here, look at the maniacal face on this kid.
That's my favorite right there. That series, that's my favorite cover. Yeah.
Just great stuff.
Children are evil, man. I'm telling you.
And it was great to see the I just watched the part 2 of the Crisis on Infinite Earth DC animation movie. Yeah. And it was good to see the Spectre in there.
Yeah, I haven't got to watch that yet. I'm about to pull the trigger on it.
Yep, it's definitely worth it. And of course the Psycho Pirate, he's got a big part in it.
Oh yeah.
This is number 5. Talk about
that one might be tied with the other one as my favorite Spectre cover. That was the first one I ever had. It was number 5. Yeah.
Very cool stuff. And here we go with number 6.
Oh yeah. I didn't like when they changed the logo though.
No, I didn't either. I liked that first logo.
Yeah.
And usually I like when they do something with the logo, make it a little different, but I didn't think they did it justice on these couple.
Yeah.
So this is number 7 here.
But you're not going to throw it in the trash or anything, though, right?
Oh, no. No. We got them in nice protected mylar. I do like this logo. Not my first choice, but second choice, absolutely.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah.
Number 9.
Number nine. What else had to say?
They used to be in Overstreet's Buyer's Guide.
Yeah.
They would come out. They would only list 1 through 9. They wouldn't list number 10.
Why is that?
Because in order to prevent people from copying their work, like a copyright infringement type of thing, as far as, they did all the work to do this and somebody else could take it and put it in a book and say, this is my price guide, blah, blah, blah. If they did that, they would know. It was like a little trick.
Yeah.
I remember reading an article about that a long time ago.
Wow, that's funny. I never heard that.
And here we go with what number? Here is number 9. Oh, this is number 9. That was number 8. I'm sorry. This was number 8.
Okay.
And here we go with number 9. Number 9.
More number 9.
It's it. So very cool. I like this cover. And then this one here. And the reason that whole story I was just telling you is about, because I had 9 of them, and I thought I had them all till I came across a number 10.
All right.
So.
Yeah, I love that series.
So, all right. Let's see. Ugh. Put those right back there. If they will stay, please stay. All righty. So we'll jump back into the chat and see what's going on. Bring us back together. Here we go. And, there we go. There's the pause line. All right. Thank you once again, Maranya, for keeping me in line. And Swagda says, hey, Higgy. Hey, Metarog. And hi to Tempest. Charles Mardanes is here. Great to have you with us, Charles. Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Welcome, Charles. Glad you could spend some time with us this morning.
He says, hello, all. And Metarog says, hi to Swag. And Maranya says, hello to you, Charles. Metarog, he's showing some love for the comics. Love it, love it, love it. Mike Taylor says, Wonder Girl was played by Deborah Winger.
Yes, she was.
Yes. You remember the other actress who played Wonder Woman back in the early 70s?
Oh, Kathy Crosby.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember that.
That was like the motorcycle Wonder Woman, just like the Captain Red Brown doing Captain America. That should have been a team up right there.
Oh,
the motorcycle maulers.
Yeah, Red Brown, man. I remember watching those movies saying, this is horrible. This is really horrible. Yeah. But it's the only version of Captain America that's on TV right now.
Yeah, I can see you right now. That's wrong. That's wrong.
Oh, it was just awful.
Sacrilege.
Yeah. I'm like, this ain't Captain America. That helmet isn't his mask. What are you? Oh, come on with that.
Yeah, that's heresy against the sacred scrolls.
That's it. Metarog says, wasn't PS sort of in the Swamp Thing series? He kind of hung out once in a while with him.
I know he was in Alan Moore's version. I'm not sure. I can't remember him in the original.
Yeah, no, not in the first. I'm trying to think through. I don't have a whole lot of the Swamp Thing from that first.
I think I got the Swamp Thing in the box, but I don't remember being it. He might have been talking about the second series with Alan Moore, and
I know he was in like couple of the annuals, I think.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he was probably in some of the stories. So yeah, absolutely, Roger, you are right. The Acquisitions of Dr. Five says, love Phantom Stranger. Yes, sir. Absolutely. And did they ever do anything? I've never seen it. If they have, explaining who the Phantom Stranger is, because I know there was several theories.
There was like an issue of the '80s version of Secret Origins, and they had like 4 different origins of them. One of them, and the one that I kind of enjoyed was like the ones where they said he was originally he was Judas.
Yes,
that was his penance, for what he did to Christ and all that. And I was like, well, that's all good, but didn't Judas hang himself? But I guess maybe he did, and he came back. But it was really thought provoking. It was really good stuff. I liked it. And of course, there were 3 other, but that's the one that I remember. So they didn't really set in stone who he really was,
Right. I remember with that theory that he used to have that necklace of like medallions or coins, and they were saying that was supposedly the 30
the bag of coins he betrayed for. Yeah.
Exactly. So it's a very fascinating character. I really, really enjoy him. Dr. Vonchilla says, Phantom Stranger 23, an awesome book from the top to bottom. Yes. I love it. Rob Brown says, just picked up that Frankenstein Phantom Stranger. So cool. Yes, that is a neat one. Absolutely. Mike Taylor says, Doc, very cool Phantom Strangers. Well, thank you very much, Michael. Appreciate that, sir. Diabetic Superman says, my cat is asleep on top of my drawer boxes. Well, you got to be quiet. We'll try and keep the volume down.
Yeah.
We don't want to wake him up. Dr. Von Chilla says, Diabetic Superman, Pauline is asleep at my feet. See, everybody's sleeping this morning. Pauline is sleeping. Hippies Collectible says Neil Adams' work on the Spectre and Phantom Stranger remain my all-time faves.
Oh,
Nothing wrong with that choice.
That's great stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. And you all know me. I'm a big-time Neil Adams mark, man. I loved his stuff. First time I saw it on the rack, and it was just such a departure from. I don't want to call the rest of it cartoony, but it was such a departure from what you were used to seeing.
You're right. Yeah.
You know. Maranya says, DS, what's the name of your feline sidekick? Diabetic Superman, we want to know. Hippies Collectible says, and number 9, my number 1 favorite Spectre cover. There you go. Nothing wrong with that choice either. Metarock says, purposeful mistakes. Higgy Pop says, I have a double cover of the Spectre. Oh, man.
I remember that video. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
Very cool. Very cool indeed. Hippies Collectible says, and there it is. Laugh out loud. Yeah. Metarock says, ooh, nice, Higgy. Love the print errors. Yeah, that's cool. I've yet to have that experience, having a book with the double cover. I don't believe I have one in my collection.
I've got one, and I think it's like a Batman annual.
Ooh.
Like the early 80s, yeah.
Cool. Dr. Von Chilla says, public animal number 9. Hey, Tom. Higgy Bob says, just dumb luck, he says. Mike Taylor says, Doc, very cool Spectres, fantastic covers. Yeah, I just love that series. For a short series, it really does have a lot of good stories and a lot of cool covers. Yeah. It's just too short. And I know they came out with what? He's had like about 5 different series, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that. So.
Yeah, that first 80s series is one of my favorites. Yeah.
Diabetic Superman says, Shadow. Shadow is the name of his cat. I was going to call her Kara, but she followed me everywhere, so I renamed her Shadow. That's cool, Shadow. Cool beans. We may have to do a Shadow report coming up. Easy Comic Reader says, the Spectre, he loves it. I only need number 7 to complete that run. Very cool. Very cool. And I don't think those are two. Maybe the Neil Adams issue and the first issue might be a little pricey, but I think the rest of them are pretty easy to get.
Yeah, I mean, they're not as outrageous as a lot of other stuff that Adams did around that time.
Higgy Pop Comics says, swag! Hippies Collectible says, yes, sir, John. Metarock says, hi, I'm Mike. He's giving him a wave. Easy Comic Reader says, Roger. Higgy Pop, he's saying hi to both. Moranya says, Shadow, short for Shadow Lass. Good comic book name, Diabetic Superman. Yeah. Hippies Collectible says, everything about Reb Brown's cap was bad. Yes. I agree, sir. I agree. I just remember shaking my head saying, this is god awful.
Right.
Higgy Pop says, I could have made a better Captain America helmet. Yeah, I bet you could have, sir.
Yeah, I've got no doubt of that.
Absolutely. And the Jackson Roy Kirk says, Swamp Thing in a box? Better let him out.
I might have to do that here in a few minutes. Yeah.
And Maranya says that Captain America costume was very snug, and the stripes pointed right to the snugness, she said.
Maranya, what are you trying to say?
Metarog says the TV Swamp Thing series had a version of the Phantom Stranger. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that. Is that on DVD?
I'm sure it is. Yeah.
Oh man, I gotta hunt that down now. See, learned something new every week. I did not know that. I didn't really follow along the Swamp Thing TV series. What was that, on USA Network or something, or Sci-Fi?
Yeah, if he's talking about the first one, I think it was on USA.
Yeah. No, I gotta hunt that down. Thank you for that, Roger. Because why is my thing not plugged in? Hold on a second. Before we have any more glitches, I forgot to plug in my computer. So. And it just sent me the little notice saying that if I don't plug it in, she's gonna go out. And we don't want that to happen. Whoops, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Technical difficulties. Please stand by.
Where's that little Dr. Silver Age we saw on TV last week?
Oh, of course, I hit the thing, so it knocked my camera out. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Oh, no. I am going to pull some swamp things out just from later. So, for people that are interested. Yeah. Okay.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, folks. Can't believe I forgot to not plug it in. Now I've got to remember where it was. There we are. Okay, we were with Metarog talking about the Phantom Stranger. And then we got Higgy Pop saying, I think Phantom was hinted at as being Judas. I think it means Judas there. Yeah, especially in the new 52.
Yeah.
I know that was one of the theories. Maranya says, now, if our Rob Brown was that Captain America, it'd be awesome. There you go. There you go.
Fighting crime and drawing comics all at the same time.
That's right. Didn't Captain America, didn't he spend some time as an artist?
Yeah. I think in the comics he was, like in the 80s maybe.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. Very
cool. Dr. Von Chilla says, only here is the topic of the identity Phantom Stranger discussed. Love it. Love everything about it, he says.
We aims to please.
That's it. Mike Taylor says, very cool. Higgy gotta love double covers. Yeah, that's cool. Maranya says, I have one double cover book, one with a cardstock and the regular cover. Oh, neat. Sadly, it's a #1 of the Bendis Iron Man run. Not a fan of Bendis's work on Iron Man, I take it? You got the big tongue going out. Ah. And Michael Taylor says, very cool, ECR. And that brings us up to the next line. You know what that means? It means you're up, brother.
Okay, it's kind of funny. We were talking about Captain America, Red Brown doing Captain America because I happen to have a stack of the good Captain here. Not a lot of his early stuff, but got some of the Steranko covers in here, which I know you're a fan of too.
Oh, yes.
And I think you're kind of a fan of this book, right?
Oh, yeah, just a little.
Kind of, sort of. Okay. Yeah, that's a great one.
I got to get an upgrade on that. I would have had that book signed by Steranko, but I got a chunk taken out of the cover.
Okay, I got you. And another great Steranko cover, number 111.
Yes, that I did get signed.
Yeah, I remember you showing that one. Yeah. And number 112.
Oh, yeah. That's neat.
Number 113. Probably one of my favorites here.
That's a great story in there, too.
It is a great story. Yeah. Highly recommended.
Yep.
And here we have number 119. This is one of my favorites. Get into some Gene Colan here. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's got one of my favorite Gene Colan panels in here. Of course, this has got the Red Skull in it. One of my favorite pages, yeah. It's like he's masquerading as Captain America, and it shows the change.
Yes. And what's that the Red Skull's got in his hand?
The Cosmic Cube.
The Cosmic Cube, baby. Hold on.
It's a great story. One of my favorite Cap stories.
The Cosmic Cube.
There you go. I knew he was going to pull it out. Just let me whip this out. Yeah, that's great stuff. And oh no, we're having a crack up on campus. Number 120.
Nice.
And the coming of Man Brute.
The Man Brute.
Yeah, he was very prominent in the Marvel Universe. Man Brute. And this is a great cover. Number 125. Within the castles awaits the captive. The black background, man, that's awesome.
Very nice.
Gene Colan at his finest. And we're kind of skipping a little bit. We got some Captain America and Falcon.
Is that the gray gargoyle in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And more gray gargoyle with number 142.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I had bought like a lot of these several years ago, or bought a bunch of these in a lot. And I guess the guy had been trying to sell them, I don't know, at a flea market or a yard sale or something, because he's got like the 40-cent thing in the top on all these. So,
oh, yes. Yeah.
Yeah. And this is 143. Got the square bound thing going on here. Picture frame. Number 144. This is a great cover. I think this is Ramita, right?
Looks like him.
Yeah.
On cap.
Yeah, I really like this run. Of course, these are like all the starting here, like the picture frame covers. Number 145. Number 146. Another great cover here. Number 147.
Yes.
And if I can guess correctly, I'm thinking Dr. Von Schill's still watching. He's probably like got a big smile on his face, because I know he's a big fan of this run. 148. Red Skull cover. 149. With Beatrix Zalipa.
Oh, who's the artist on that one? Right on that cover?
I think some youngster named Eli Katz later changed his name to Gil Kane in the Membrane, as Higgy would say.
Oh.
And Micah, if you get to watch this later, this is for you, buddy.
There we go.
There we go. And you can't have one without having two. Micah.
There you go.
Yeah, he's going to give me the business on Wednesday now, I know. And here's number 150. Here's a great cover.
A stranger.
Yeah. Is that it almost looks like Frank Robbins. Is that Buscema or Frank Robbins? I'm not sure.
See, to me, the stranger looks like he's drawn by Gil Kane, and the Cap and Falcon look like they're drawn by Robbins.
Yeah, you're right. He does look like Gil Kane there.
Yeah.
And there's another copy for Eric K. And then we're going to jump around again to the beginning of Jack Kirby's return to Captain America, number 193, with Kirby and Ramita on the cover.
Here we go.
Yeah.
He's back.
194. I don't think I've got the whole run, but I've got most of them. But it was just great to see Kirby back on Captain America.
Yep.
And number 196. Yeah, I'm missing a few issues.
Like a version of roller derby.
Right. 198. 199. There's a great Captain American Falcon cover. For 201.
The Night People.
Number 204. Yeah. I need to go ahead and fill the rest of these in. I don't think these are too expensive, are they?
No.
And here we have number 209. And number 210.
It's a skull crossed with Medusa.
Only Kirby, right?
That's it.
212.
Great stuff, though.
213.
Night Flyer.
And 214. I think this the last issue of Kirby's run on this. 214.
I couldn't tell you for sure without seeing what the next issue would be.
Somebody was asking for Swamp Thing, so
we'll
try to.
Just happened to have it right there.
Well, it was in the box. I love it. In the box. So, yeah.
Oh no, I just want to go with that. I like that.
Yeah, the first appearance is over on the shelf somewhere with the House of Secrets 92. Here's number 1.
Oh, cool.
And Bernie Wrightson's run was way, way too short. Number 2.
I only have a couple issues of that, but what I do have is really, really good. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Number 3. Oh, my battery's getting low here. I might go grab my charger when you're on.
Okie doke.
Number 4. Man, I love all rights and stuff, but the early 70s stuff, to me, he was at his best. Just the way he inked everything.
Yeah, I mean, that's just
the
amazing
stuff. Yeah. This is a classic cover, number 5.
Nice.
Number 6. And a lot of these were reprinted in, I think it was DC Special Series. They had like 2 or 3 Swamp Thing specials where they reprinted all these early Wrightson books. So I was always glad to read them again. But that's a cheaper way to get those stories as far as like the first time they were reprinted. And here's number 7.
Yeah, that's one of the ones I have.
Yeah, this was always, I thought this was great because, usually if Batman's on a book, he's like real prominent, and they just got him right down here in the bottom corner, and Swamp Thing's getting the love there. So I always like this. And I always like the way he drew Batman too. I mean, Batman the Cult, Batman Aliens. Yeah, Wrightson was awesome. Number 8. The Case of the Attacking Tendrils. And this, I had an original copy of this, and I think I did a trade with Tony Wynot Art or something, and I might have gave him my childhood copy, but this is a copy of number 9, iconic cover.
Yeah, that is awesome. Just incredible work.
And number 10, Wrightson's last issue.
Wow.
And the rest of the run, it goes to like issue 24. I didn't really get enough attention, if you ask me, because there were some great stories, some great art. I think it's when Nestor Redondo took over on the art chores. But here we have a Luis Dominguez cover, number 11. I mean, hey, it's Swamp Thing. It's DC. It's a 20-center. No brainer.
What more do you want, right?
Yeah, speaking of Redondo, man, this is an awesome cover here. Number 12.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Wow.
And probably my favorite Redondo cover, number 13.
Ooh.
That looks like almost every DC horror comic cover that they had in the 70s. It's all there, They're all great.
Absolutely.
And number 14, first 25-cent cover.
Oh, neat.
This is when I learned about the economics of comic books. What? 25 cents? I don't have enough money for that in tax, So that's when I requested an increase in my allowance. Number 15, more Redondo goodness.
Very nice.
Number 16. Look, this is my brother, and you can't do a thing about it. Number 17. Something I was always sad about, speaking of Nestor Redondo, they were supposed to come out with a big tabloid treasury edition of King Arthur, and Redondo was supposed to be doing the art, and they never did come out with that. I think they said a few pages showed up on the internet later on, but that was all during like the DC explosion, implosion thing.
Mm.
Number 18. Number 19.
Oh.
And here's Swamp Thing versus Swamp Thing, looks like number 20.
Ooh. Nice. The Mirror Monster.
Yeah. Here's another great Redondo cover, number 21.
All right, neat.
And number 22. Ernie Chan on the art chores there.
What is the Swamp Thing doing in the desert?
Yeah, well, I think around this time too, they were the sales were kind of lagging. I think after Wrightson left, the interest kind of waned a little bit. But I think they were trying to make him like more part of the DC universe in these later issues, sort of get him into the superhero vein. This was my original copy as a kid.
Nice.
Number 20, yeah, and you kind of see it here. You got a character that I'm sure made a lot of appearances later on. I just never saw him. Saber.
Oh,
You remember him? Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be in my. I've been trying to come up with a version of a lot of Forgotten Heroes and just call them, the Lost Justice League or something. Saber was a part of that group. And number 24, got a couple copies of that, but my favorite villain name of all time, Thrudvang. Now this is a guy that looks like he should have been like on War of the Worlds and Amazing Adventures or Creatures on the Loose or something like that.
what was his name again?
Thrudvang.
Thrudvang.
Yeah.
Oh, Thrudvang. There we go.
And there was going to be a number 25, and I think I've got it printed out on a Xerox somewhere, but I had him teaming up with Hawkman. They were really trying to make him more of but it was a great Ernie Chan cover. You can look it up online. I'm sure you can find it. But yeah, there we go with Swamp Thing.
Thrudvang. That's like Taserface, right?
Yeah.
From
Swamp Thing. From the diaphragm. Swamp Thing.
All right, here we go. Back together. And Miranya's giving us the starting point. So here you go, buddy.
And Michael Taylor says, I was disappointed when I saw that Cap show. I remember the ad for that show in TV Guide. Yeah, I do too. I was all excited.
Yeah, it was.
Then we saw it.
Yeah, then we saw it.
And Michael Taylor says, Shannon, that was awkward. And Dr. Von Chill said, ETA Nick had an X-Men key. I forget which one that had 7 covers. Wow.
7 covers? Oh, my gosh.
Jeez.
Wow.
And Rob Brown says, that would be a beer belly version of Cap. And Sleepy Reader's in the house.
Hey, Damien.
Hey, Damien.
Have
How's
you
it
with
going,
us,
buddy? He's saying good morning, comic book people, and good morning to you, sir.
Absolutely. Good morning.
Thank you for joining us. Madrog giving Damien the fist bump. Dr. Monchel, oh shizzle, bursting out the gate with Cap 110. Go easy on us, bud. Jackson's saying sleepy. And Dr. V is saying howdy, Damien. Michael Taylor, I won't accept the Falcon as the new Cap. Roger's the only one and only Cap.
Understood.
And Sleepy Reader says, hi, Roger. Cheers, John. Hail, Jackson. Sleepy Reader says, man, brute lives.
Man, brute lives.
And Jackson says, Doc has the power. Just don't turn into that Captain America.
Yeah.
And Dr. V says, Gene Colan draws my favorite Red Skull, intensely sinister. Agreed.
Yes.
And Ron says, John, I remember the newer X-Men #1. I think the Jim Lee run had 4 or 5 covers. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, was he talking about it being like a quadruple cover on the book? Or I'm not sure. And Dr. Volunteer says, Michael Taylor, you're darn tootin' bud. Steve Rogers lives. And DS says Cosmic Cube is a better name than what they call it in the MCU.
Yeah, like Tesseract, right?
The Tesseract. I'm like, what?
I agree.
No love for the people that read the comics. Huh? And Metrock says, love the Cap series. I binged read them all a few years back. Yeah, good stuff.
Yes.
And Dr. Von Schiller, yeah, I knew I was going to hear from him on this. Shannon, you're getting to my favorite run of Cap, 1972 through 76. Yeah. Yeah,
baby.
I knew this. The Greer says membrane cane. Gil Kane lives, says the good doctor.
Yes, sirree.
And Brian says, Rod, I sent you a picture of the red brown Captain America costume in your IG DMs.
I'll have to check that out afterwards. Oh my gosh, no. Red brown.
And Medrock's having a laugh at that. And Ron says, yes, Gil Kane greatness.
Yeah.
And Sleepy says, I second that opinion. Doc Von Chilla. And Maranya saying, hey there, Damien. And Damien says, fantastic era for Cap. Yeah, it was. Yeah. And he's saying, hello, Maranya. And if it says Cap 113 on Cap's coffin, the name plate says Charlie America. Yeah. Somebody was trying to be funny there. So that refers back to not Brand Ek. Dr. Von Chilla, no Cap 159. Shannon, we have to talk, bud. Hey, if you got one to send me, I'll take it.
There you go.
Yeah. And we'll have to make that a thing. Like if we're missing issues, we'll have to say, what gives? Give me the book.
Put up the mailing address. There you go.
Yeah, here's the mailing address. Hippie Collectibles says nameplate. Yeah. You got it. And Sleepy saying hi to Tom. And ECR says, God bless America, Bobby, with awesome waves of cane.
I love it.
Sleepy saying Heidi ho, Damien.
Oh, man.
And Sleepy is laughing at Easy. Easy Congregator says, baby, not Bobby. Oh, we're leaving Bobby out now? What's the deal?
Uh-oh, Bobby's gone.
Yeah. Diabetic Superman says, wasn't Charlie America his not Brand Ek name? Yeah, I just mentioned that.
Yes, sir.
The Incredible Bulk and then the Mighty Soar. Hippie's Collectibles, lucky to have my Swamp Thing #1 signed by Bernie. Oh, man, yeah.
Very nice.
That's a major coup right there. Congrats.
Yeah, very nice.
And Hippie's goes, yes, it was Superman. And Jackson Roy Kirk is signed, batteries running low. That's a problem with all of us old-timers, isn't it?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, Jackson.
That better rock saying, speak for yourself, Jackson. And Rob Brown says, Bernie's Swamp Thing run is one of the best runs in comics. And Dr. V says, I just yesterday saw my last copies of Swamp Thing 4, 6, and 7, and 8. I am liquidating my collection. Things are clearly getting serious now. Those would be hard to give up.
Oh, yeah. Man. Wow.
And Hippie says, agreed 150%, Rob. And Jackson says, well, we all can't be energized with a penthouse living like you, Roger.
Oh, no.
And Michael says, very not cool to see Batman on that Swamp Thing cover.
Yeah, that's very neat.
And Medrog is giving Jackson a laugh. And Hippie says, selling your collection, John. Wow.
Unbelievable.
Sleepy Reader says, Redondo was sadly underrated. You hit the nail on the head, my friend. Beautiful illustrative artist. Yeah. Medrock says, agreed, Damien. Yep. I always, when that name comes up, I always like, okay, I love Bernie Wrightson, but hey, look at this guy. He was great too. Yeah. Hey, Ron says, Jackson's our Energizer buddy. He keeps going and going and going. Eric wishes he would just go. I think these people know each other. And Michael says, very cool Swamp Thing 12. Gotta love dinosaur covers. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Very nice.
And John says, many years ago, I bought a Swamp Thing 1 signed by Wrightson and thought I was king of the world when I tripled my money a year later. And Jackson says, being a thorn in Eric's side is what keeps me energized.
There you go.
And Sleepy Eater says, nice hustle. And Tempest from Mars says, nice. I've got the full set of Kenner Swamp Thing figures hanging on one of my walls. Oh, awesome.
Oh, cool.
Wow. That's something I want is a Swamp Thing figure.
Mm.
And Dr. Von Schill says, I paid $10 for the signed Swamp Thing 1. Wow. That's crazy.
That's awesome.
And I thought I paid a lot when I paid $75 for House of Secrets 92. And Nibby's Collectible says, dang, John, great deal. Yeah.
Oh, and we got the pause line from Maranya ready to go once again. All righty. Let's see. Oh, what do I got? All right. How about, let's see. We did some Marvel, whatnot, so I'll do some Marvel too. How's that?
Let's see it.
All right. We got the X-Men. How's that? I heard they're popular.
Yeah, I think I heard of them a couple years ago.
All right. Well, let's see here. We'll put on the spotlight. All right. We'll start right off, right out of the gate.
Oh, nice.
So
pulled out the big gun and just blowed me away.
Oh, no. Oh,
I love seeing that. That's awesome.
And it is well loved. I can't probably see it, but it has been well loved. And
but you do have it.
Yeah, now she's well loved in the old long box back there. Here we go with number 2.
Nice.
With the Vanisher, right? Yeah, Vanisher. What a name, a Vanisher. I better not put those there because I know it's going to mess up my thing once again. All right, you'll just stay right there. It's going to knock me out of business again. All right. So now we're on to number 3 with the Blob.
The Blob, yeah.
Number 4 with the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants.
Yeah, I love that cover.
Isn't that neat? Just kind of pops.
Yeah, those none of those covers are bad. It's Kirby, for God's sakes.
Here we go with number 5.
Oh yeah, lots going on there.
This is one of my favorite early ones. Number 6 with the Submariner. There we go. I like that one.
Oh, wing feet.
Yeah. And another visit by the Blob. He's back for seconds.
I don't see Steve McQueen in there anywhere.
Yeah. Well played, sir. Well played. Here's number 8 with Eunice.
Yeah, there's a couple of jokes there, but
yeah,
we'll leave them alone.
Oh, and there we go. Another really good one. I love this issue. I was going to say episode, but I love this with the Avengers meet up with them.
Oh yeah, didn't they reprint that in one of those square bound books?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's the only one I have. Alas, that's awesome cover.
I like that one. Here we go with number 10 with Kazar. And Zabu.
And I called him Kazar forever.
Did you? I don't know. I guess I think it just whatever part of the country you're in, it's whatever, however they say things in a certain dialect or whatever. But because up here, that's all you ever heard was, if you ever heard anybody mention it, was Kazar. But
See,
then
that was my problem. I never heard anybody mention it, so I didn't know.
you just go with it, right? It's just like, hey, that's what it looks like to me. I don't know.
Okay.
Here we go with number 11 with the stranger before he got the nifty costume.
There you go. I'm going to have to go grab my charger.
All righty. Here we go with number 12 and the juggernaut. Dun, 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 the origin of the juggernaut. And then we'll grab, this one was out, so I just grabbed it off the rack. Is number 30 with the warlock, but not the warlock that we come to know and love. And then I grabbed another small handful from further back in the long box this is the Steranko cover. I almost took this to the con that I went to there not too long ago and had him sign this. But I didn't get a chance to get it out. This is number 50. In Polaris. Another Steranko cover here with number 51. That's Steranko doing his best Gil Kane work right there.
Yep.
Up the nose. Up your nose with a rubber hose. 52. What's this one? It doesn't say on there. And here we go with number 53, which is a neat cover. Number 54, where Cyclops must die. This is another cool cover. Here is number 55.
Staying alive.
Nah, 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 nah. Staying alive. 55. Here we go with number 56 with a Neil Adams cover.
Oh, yeah.
Like that one with the living pharaoh.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that Neil Adams run is one I'd like to complete someday.
Oh. And let's see here. And I got some more Marvel. We're going to do jump to Spider-Man. Amazing Spider-Man, number 43.
Rhino.
Nice
one.
And 49 with Kraven the Hunter and the Vulture tag teaming in.
Yeah, that's in the Ramita Seniors run there, isn't it?
Yes, sir. It's number 50. Everybody knows that one.
Yeah, nice.
Just a great cover. It really is. 51, we got the Kingpin.
Yep. The Kingpin. Yeah, that reminds me. I read last night where that new Daredevil series is supposed to be out in March.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh. Here is number 52, To Die a Hero.
Triple J saying, am I tied to this guy? I'm going to die.
He's not going to save me. Here we go with number 53. Look who's back. It's Doc Ock.
Nice.
Number 54, old Doc. He's leaving again. He just got back and he's leaving. Poor old Aunt May, she's fainting. She can't take it. Oh, he's back.
He's back.
This is number 56. And we just had Kazar, and he's back. He's over here visiting New York City.
Well,
Him and his saber-tooth tiger.
He gets around.
Zabu.
Jump around.
Triple J, he's in his spider beaten up suit. Gonna beat him up to kill a Spider-Man. Oh, let's see. Number 59, the brand of the brainwasher. And then this one was in the rack, so I just pulled this one as well. That's the one with Morbius, number 101.
Love that.
Is it 101? Yeah, 101. Morbius and the six-armed Spider-Man. He's well armed. All right, there we go. All right, let's get back together again. There we go. All right. And we get the pause line. Yeah. All right. We got the Jackson Roy Kirk. He says, oh, well, if that last Swamp Thing was unreleased, it only had Hawkman in it. Nah. Hides from Iggy Pop. Michael Taylor says, Shannon, fantastic caps and Swamp Things. Absolutely.
Sir.
And Michael Taylor says, hello to Sleepy Rita. Dr. Von Chilla says, hey, Tom, I plan on keeping a few books as few books as possible, probably between 100 to 200. Also selling my vinyl, my toys, and all other collectibles. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, my. Maranya says, watch it, Jackson. No besmirching that great Thanagarian or Higgy Pop. He'll be watching.
He'll be throwing a video up soon about that.
Yeah, there we go. And Hans is back. He said, left my wife at the grocery store. I said, I ain't no way I'm missing the rest of the show here. Oh,
hey, you got to have
awesome.
priorities, man.
I love it. I love it, Hans. Hippie says, hiya, Hans. Higgy Pop says hello to Damien. And Hans says, actually, we had our own cars. So you just meet at the grocery store.
Right.
Sleepy Rita says, greeting, Hans. And Hans says, hello to you all, he says. Dr. Von Chilla says, yeah, Nick showed the book in an old video. It did indeed have 7 covers on one single book. It was stunning. Can you imagine that? I've never seen that.
So if you scuff one cover up, you just peel it off and you're still good.
Yeah. It's like what they do in NASCAR, you know, they got the film over the windshield, gets kind of clouded up, you just rip one off.
Yeah.
Man, oh man. Sleepy Rita says, Higgy, yabba dabba doo. Mike Taylor says, Dr. V, some characters shouldn't be replaced. It's sacrilege. Talking about the Captain America situation, I believe.
Yep.
Maranya says, welcome back, Hans. I was going to scold you for abandoning the missus. The Jackson Roykirk says, can we submit a list of books we're missing?
Yeah, Comic Book Memories Marketplace.
There you go. Michael Taylor says, hippie, very cool. Yeah, indeed. Ryan says, Jackson, for me, it'd be a shorter list to say the books that I have, as you well know about the red in my ledger. See, that's in my inventory. I have books in red that I want to get in red, and I've got a lot more red than I'd care to have.
Right. Yeah, I'm with you.
Dr. Von Chilla says, you got it, Shannon. There is no way I can send a single lonely book. Watch your mailbox. You got a big grin.
I was just kidding, but thank you.
Hippie's Collectible says, I'm missing Captain America #1, 1941. Hint, hint. I'm missing that one too, come to think of it.
Yeah, I think I'm missing that one.
And Captain Strangelife says, Maranya, ha ha ha, no, was kidding. She's my soulmate, he says.
That's awesome.
Ah, yes. Dr. Bunchilla, laughing out loud at Tom. And Hippie's laughing right back. And Dr. Bunchilla says, howdy, Hans. Tempest from Mars says, reminds me of the time my mom left me at the supermarket because the Love Boat was on.
Oh, man. Oh, that's cold-hearted.
Wow. Ouch. Oh, my God.
My story was on. Sorry, I got to leave you here.
Yeah, got to go. The Love Boat. Michael Taylor says, wow, very cool, Dr. V. And Rob Brown says, all this talk of Swamp Thing, I sold my first appearance of Swamp Thing 2 years ago. Crying.
No.
He's crying. Oh, no.
I know that was a sad day.
Yeah. Michael Taylor says, welcome back, Cap. Rob Brown falls out of the chair. Oh, no.
I do that all the time.
Rob Brown, X-Men #1. Yes, sir, Bub. Sleepy Rita loves seeing X-Men 1, not in a slab. Yeah, no slab. I got exactly one slab book. That's it.
If you want to see great books with no slabs, watch Dr. Silver Age.
And watch your channel just as well. You got just as many. You got more, I think, than I got.
It's not a competition.
No, it's not. It's just
we can make it one, brother. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, brother. I love it. Maranya says most people don't realize how much of a villain Professor X actually was back in the day. Ooh, he had a little mean streak to him. Dr. Von Chilla says, Rodney, that was a $200 price tag on that X-Men 1. Yeah, you got to remember, though, this was back in the 80s, in the mid-80s or so, when I had expendable income, and I was able to make payments each week to the guy at the flea market in order to pay that off. So it probably took me 2 months to pay it off.
Hey, as long as you got it, right?
I was very lucky. I was very lucky, man. I can't complain. Maranya says, I saw it as 125. Yep. Yeah, I think 125 is what it was. I'm not sure. We'll see. Yep, 125. 125 is the winner. Hippies Collectibles, 125, John. That's all right. Hippies Collectibles. Oops. Rob Brown says, oh my gosh, Rod, show them off, baby. I don't take out the X-Men too much. It's just not one of those series I pull out too often to read or anything. I think it was because it's harder. The box is harder to get to, and there's a lot of books in there, man. It's heavy.
Go to short boxes. I keep telling you.
I'm working on it, brother. I'm working on it. You convinced me. I'm working on it. Dr. Von Chilla says, I'll defer to Maranya and Tom as I'm not wearing my glasses, and he's laughing about it. Oh. Hippies Collectible says, Mackenzie Namor. Yeah. Rob Brown, wow, he says, thank you, Rob. And Captain Strangelife says, hey there, John, Tom, Damien, MT, Rob B, Jackson R, Kirk, and everybody. He got everybody in that one.
Yep.
Sleepy Reader says, Unusual should team up with Man Brute.
Yeah.
Kazar. I know I can't do you justice, Eric. I'm sorry, man. Hippies Collectible says Namor Mackenzie. Duh! Yes. I knew what you meant. I think we knew what you meant. Sleepy Reader says Unis, that is. Unis. Unusual Unis. There you go.
You can put a different letter on the beginning and it would be a not brand egg.
Yep, yeah. Oh, no, man.
Here come the jokes.
Oh, here come the joke. Dr. Von Chilla, that's funny, Shannon. I called him Kazar too.
There you go.
I'm telling you, is there a wrong way to say it? I don't think there is. It's whatever you grew up with. That's the way I'd call it. Whatever you grew up with, that's what he is, because that's what he is to you. That's all that matters.
We would ask Stan, but we can't. So
there you go. Captain Strangelife says, "Beautiful Silver Age X-Men, super stuff." Well, thank you, sir. That's a big compliment coming from you, sir. Knowing that his world of stuff that he has up there. Can't wait to see you start pulling out those Golden Age books tonight on the Night Tiger show.
What time is that again?
Yeah, Hans, what time is that tonight? Is it 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time? Please let us know, because we all want to tune in. Quite Enough Sayer says, single-digit X-Men treasures. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Hippies Collectibles, really awesome X-Men run. Well, thank you, sir. Appreciate that, Tom. Moranya says, we've read a bunch of the early X-Men on the Geeky Puppet Show. Eric does justice to Marvel Girl. And yours humbly voices the Beast. Oh, I bet you guys have had fun with that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Dr. Von Chilla says, X-Men 13 was the earliest issue of the title I ever had, plucked from the 3-for-1 boxes circa 1977.
Man, that's
wow.
crazy.
Imagine that 3 books for $1, and that's one of the ones you pull out. That's
awesome. To have a time machine, right? And a lot of cash.
Oh, wow. Rob Brown says, when I see collections like Rod's, I just want to give up. No. I'm trying to inspire you. Go out and get them. Get what you love. Like Tom Hippies always says, collect what you love and love what you collect.
There you go. My favorite comic book saying of all time.
Right. And copyright goes to Hippies Collectibles.
Yeah, he's going to get some kickbacks now. So.
Mike Till says, up your nose with Kane's hose. How many remember that little 45 put out by Gabe Kaplan there?
Right.
Up your nose with a rubber hose. Captain Strangelife says, Alakazam, Alakazar.
Right.
Dr. Von Chilla says, Neil Adams X-Men, the stuff of true comic book legends. Yes. Absolutely. Sleepy Rita says, Adams X-Men was a real peak Marvel comic sequence, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
There's no bad Neil Adams stuff as far as I'm concerned. I've always loved his work, man. He's my favorite artist. So he's okay. He's all right. I'm doing a pinch. And the Professor Eric Green says, those gams. Michael Taylor says, the actor that plays Kingpin does a good job. Looks like him. Yes.
Yeah. Vincent D'Onofrio. Yeah.
Yeah. What's his name?
Vincent D'Onofrio.
There you go. D'Onofrio. Yeah.
He was in Full Metal Jacket, and then what was the cop show he was in forever? Can't remember.
Oh, anyway. I don't. But he does play that. That's a perfect role for him. The Jackson Roykirk says, New York City. And Eric Green follows it right up with New York City. I knew that was coming. Diabetic Superman says, I only need 7 issues of Amazing to have the whole series so far.
Whoa.
Wow. Whoa. Very good, sir. Very, very good.
That is
Absolutely.
Amazing.
Very, very cool.
Well done. Yeah.
Now, do you do videos? Because we want to see some videos.
Yeah, we want to see the whole run now.
Yeah, we got to get you doing some videos. Dr. Von Chilla says, I don't have Spidey 50 anymore, but I've got a half a dozen near mint copies of Howard the Duck number 19 with the ASM 50 homage cover by Gene Colan. There awesome. You go.
Gotta love Howard.
Maranya says, we've also read a bunch of the early masked menace known as Spider-Man on the Geeky Puppet Show. Absolutely. I can't do the way whatchamacallit says Spider-Man when he screams it. I can't do that. Oh my gosh. he screams it. What's his name? I think they call him Pixel. I can't remember. But it's like a guttural scream when he says it. It's like, oh, I'll rip my throat out. Oh, if you get a chance again, check out the Geeky Puppet Show, man. Tons of fun. And don't be afraid to jump right in there. They'll let you in.
I mean, I've watched a whole lot of them, but I've never actually had time to get on one of them.
A lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. A great group of people. V. Jackson Roykirk says, go, go, Mary Jane. Gwen was a sweetheart, but I would have run to MJ first.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a lot of people that would disagree with you there. And Dr. Von Chilla says, no, ASM number 69, my all-time favorite cover. Rodney, we need to talk. I'm sorry I didn't grab that far back in the box. I think I still have your I can't find it right now, but I always have the Thor 207 out here for you. Does that count?
Yeah, I think that will always count with him.
I think so. Michael Taylor says, Doc, fantastic X-Men's and amazing Spider-Man's. Thank you very much, Michael. Appreciate that. And that means you're up. It's noontime. We're going into overtime. Little lightning round.
Switch gears and just show something you don't see a whole lot. I know I think Higgy did a video on these not too long ago. But another little short run series from the 70s. Mr. Karate Kid.
Oh, yes.
Mike Grell cover. Now I didn't get to pick this one up originally off the rack because for some strange reason I always started comics with number 2. Wasn't on purpose, but that would be like the first one. It was like Karate Kid number 2, Freedom Fighters number 2, New Teen Titans number 2, which that was a good issue to get. But that seemed like it was always I started like on the second or third issue, and then I had to go back later on and get the beginning of it. So. Yeah, I think this is a great cover by Mike Grell. I just wished he did the interiors. I think he had Rick Estrada doing a lot of the art on these.
Cool.
But here is my original number 2. You can tell by the tape on the spine, trying to keep the book together.
Very neat.
Sorry, I was 11 or 12. I didn't know.
What? Nothing wrong with that.
He's like, no tape. Oh, my God.
I do the same thing, man.
Yeah, upgrade this one later. Still got the original price tag on it, $2. Major Disaster. I always thought that was a cool villain. I remember there was like a Flash and Green Lantern team up where they were going against Major Disaster. You remember that one?
That's in Green Lantern's run. Yeah. Oh,
I think first time I saw it was like in a 100-pager Flash. Yeah. For some reason there's another copy. Some of those. I don't know if it's an obsession book, but I kind of like that book.
Yeah.
Here's number. Okay. Cut it mixed up. I thought I was missing an issue. Here's number 3, part of the bicentennial run.
Oh, yep. There we go.
3-Time Strikes, the Revenger. What a cool name for a villain. We'll put him right up there with Saber and Thrudfang.
Thrudfang.
And here's my original childhood copy.
He wins the Thrudfang Award.
No, that wasn't my childhood copy. Yes, it was. Okay. Here's my childhood copy number 3. There we go.
See, you were buying duplicates back then.
Right. Hold on just a second. I'm going to have to check my...
Sure.
Yeah, make sure my charger was plugged in there. All right. And there's like another issue of number 4 against Master Hand. Hope he's in relation to Mr. Hand from Enter the Dragon. And here's I always thought this was kind of cool. I mean, you see like odd team ups like on as far as pencilers and inkers. And I always thought this was kind of strange, but it's a great cover. You got Ernie Chan and Mike Grell.
Oh, wow.
I'm guessing Chan on the pencils and Mike Grell on the inks. So pretty good stuff.
Boot to the head.
Boot to the head, yeah. Yeah. Another boot to the head. And a boot to the chin, number 6.
Holy smokes.
Yep.
He's kicking a
Yeah,
lot.
and that, I just picked this series up just because I was a big Legion of Superheroes fan,
Mhm.
and Mike Grell was doing the covers. And hey, this is another Ernie Chan and Mike Grell. Look at that.
Awesome.
Yeah. And he kicked him 3 times in the chin. Been a while since I pulled these out. Number 7. This was done by just Mike Grell.
Oh, nice.
I'm not sure if Rick Estrada was still doing the art on the interiors on this or not. Who did we have? We had, Rick Estrada and Joe Staten. So a little bit different on the art, but I still liked it.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking I got this copy from Mile High Comics because that was always had the grade sticker on it. Back in the day when they used to put out those lists in comic books. Probably got it for like 50 cents or something. And here's number 8. His name is Pulsar.
Uh-oh. I think we might have still. Oh, there you go. Woo! Had me worried.
Number 8. Again. Number 9.
Number 9. Number 9.
And that's a childhood copy, looks like. Number 10.
Cool.
Kind
of looks like that tarantula cover from Spectacular Spider-Man.
It does look like that, yeah.
Yeah.
That was by Al Milgrom and Jack Abel. And more Milgrom and Abel on number 11 there. Already showed that one. And this is number 12, where he's going against the Legion.
Ooh. Cool beans.
Another copy. And here we got more Major Disaster. He is back against Karate Kid.
Ooh.
Again. And here we have him teaming up with Robin, number 14.
Wow, he's loading up on the guest stars here.
Against Diamondeth. That'd be another one for the Weird League of America. I think that's my first copy of that book. And number 15, crossed over with Commandy. Great story.
Oh, wow. Very cool.
Well, guys, that's it. I'm going to have to get off here for a second because my folks just called and my dad was on bus 6, so I'm going to check on them real quick. So I'll try to get back on.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So I'll look to the chat and see what we got going on while you're doing that. Let's see. Captain Springfly says, I still have most of the Ramita Amazing Spider-Man issues I purchased off the rack. His art had grown on me after Ditko left with issue 38, but it didn't take long. Nice. Hey, Psychotronic Squirt Gun, Aaron. Great to have you with us, sir. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out. Appreciate it. He says good morning to everyone. And Maranya says good morning to Aaron. And Sleepy Rita says, hey, Aaron. Easy Comic Rita giving the fist bump to Aaron. The Jackson Roy Kirk says, squirt. And Aaron says, Maranya, Damien, love it. Rob Brown says he's laughing out loud at Tempest from Mars. Michael Taylor says, Shannon, I foresee another great Dr. V A-OK coming your way. Yes, sir, Bob. Sure sounds like it. Can't wait to see the video for that one. Psychotronic Squirt Gun says, TJ, RK, right on, easy, fish bump. That's right. The Jackson Roy Kirk, did anyone else back away when Shannon leaned in? He's coming to you in 3D. Mariah says, only you, Jackson, only you. And Aaron says, X-Men 1, holy freak rod. Yeah, we had showed a few X-Men, a few of the early X-Men that I was very lucky enough to get back in the 80s, back when you had money to spend. Rob Brown says, yeah, I switched to short boxes a few years ago. Best decision ever. Yeah, I'm in the process of doing that slowly but surely. I just got so many long boxes, so I'm gonna have twice as many boxes to move. Well, I probably won't ever move, so this is probably the one and only house I'll be in. So hopefully I won't have to move them. But boy, I was trying to do some work down here yesterday. Spent all day down here yesterday, about 6-7 hours, trying to organize and neaten things up and stuff like that. Ooh, I'm telling you, the end of the day, my arms and shoulders were feeling it from the long boxes, trying to bring them down from the shelving up there. So absolutely, I think it's a good way to go. Dr. Bonchilla says, I had 6 or 8 slabs at most. I broke a couple of them out and sold a couple more. I currently have just 2 slabs, a 7.5 copy of Strange Tales 107 and Tales of Suspense number 26. Oh, very cool. Very cool. And I've got I'm working on my Strange Tales run. All I need is 105 and 110. I'll never own a 110, so that one is going to have to be a facsimile whenever they come out with that. But 105, I might still be able to do that. So I keep my eye on eBay for that. And then let's see. Captain Strangelife says, thanks to Rod and Shannon for giving me the go-ahead, posting the link to tonight's live stream, Comic Book Golden Age Smackdown on the Tiger Comic Channel. Oh, it's 6 p.m. Central. So what is that? 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So 6 p.m. Central, 7 Eastern, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's how it works, right? So cool beans. Definitely tune in. I know I'm going to tune in because I want to see what they're going to show. I don't have a whole lot of Golden Age. I can't afford a whole lot of Golden Age, but it's always cool to see the stuff that they have. Going to be a fun time tonight. So Captain Strangelife, there it is right there. So just copy that, put it right into your computer, and you'll be there. You'll be able to have a front row seat to watch the proceedings. Hey, Robert Harrison. How you doing, Robert? Great to have you with us. Years ago, I traded a Conan #1 for a Howard the Duck one a long time ago. Yeah, I had a Conan one once. I traded a Conan 1, a Conan, I think it was 1, 2, and 3, and 5. I traded them and got a whole bunch of Silver Age Avengers, early Avengers. I traded them at a little comic book show that was going on at the local mall. So I understand about trading that. So now it's like, oh, I would like to have a Conan #1, #2, or #3, but I have to be thankful for the Avengers that I got, because I got a whole bunch of them for those. So very cool. Thanks for hanging out with us, Robert. And Rob Brown says he's rolling on the floor laughing. I can't help it, he says. The unusual. Oh, no. Oh, and the jokes just keep on coming. Oh, my gosh. And there it is again. Captain Strangelife with the link. Definitely check it out tonight. Dr. Von Chilla says, howdy, Robert. And Maranya, she's given the link for the Hans and Night Tiger Smackdown tonight. Thank you so much, Maranya, for redoing that as well. And Dale Butts. Hey, how you doing, Dale? Excuse me, just back from my wife's version of the Baton Death March and tuning in. Oh, no. You boys are looking good yet again. Keep up the good work. Well, thank you so much, sir. Greatly appreciate that. I'm sorry, my partner is off right now. He just had to take a phone call. So he's checking. Hopefully he'll be back. Hopefully everything's okay. And Maranya says, good to see you, Dale. Absolutely. Hippies Collectible says, making me blush. Shouldn't. That's the truth, man. That's the truth. We tell the truth here. Rob Brown, I remember buying 5 comics for $1. Oh, gosh, how I miss those days. Yeah, man. 25 cents or, geez, oh, my gosh. I remember the 12 centers. So, yeah, I remember getting a quarter, going to the Rexall drugstore and get, a couple of 12 centers and a piece of penny candy. And you thought you were living like a king, man. That was awesome memories. Mike Taylor says, I had that rubber hose 45 when it came out. Yeah, I still got it somewhere down here. I collected like novelty records like that because that was big at the time. Stuff like that. Junk Food Junkie, stuff like that. I love those kind of novelty songs. A lot of fun stuff right there. Hippies Collectible says, I will be watching tonight, Hans. Yes, and I'm sure a lot of us will be watching tonight. Want to see the SmackDown. Rob Brown says, wait, 4 comics for $1. Laugh out loud. Sorry, I'm old. Oh, no. No, let's see. 5. You could have done it with 12 centers, for $1, right? So 5 12 centers would have only been 60 cents. So absolutely. Of course, you're probably not that old, but Robert Harrison says, hello, Dr. Von Chilla. And Maranya says, hello to you too, Robert. Mike Taylor says, Shannon, Law and Order, Criminal Intent. Maranya says, Puppetine. That's it, Puppetine. I can never remember that name. Puppetine. Does a spot on Triple J. I don't envy him doing those yells. Yeah. Oh, man. I mean, he really lets it loose. And I'm like, ooh, that's got to hurt by the end of the night. It's a lot of fun, though. And Captain Strangelife says, the stream is tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Dingleberry time. Looks like I can't get the link to work right, but it's on Night Tigers Comics. Thanks again for letting me post. No problem, Hans. Anytime, man. You know that. You're always welcome. Anytime. Rob Brown says, oh, love Karate Kid. I'm working on that run. And Richard Dragon. Another nice martial arts series. I have a couple of those. Hippies Collectible says, wax on, wax off. Rob Brown says, hey, I love the martial arts comics. Yeah. Very cool. Strange Life says, Captain Strange Life says, thanks, Maranya. You are the queen. There we go. You got the word. Higgy Pop Comics says, ooh, Karate Kid. Great job, Shannon. Yes, sir. Psychotronics Work Gun Aaron, he says, love Mike Grell. Yes, I know you do, brother. I know you do. Hippies Collectibles, I only had one Karate Kid move, the Drunken Monkey. I don't know what the Drunken Monkey is, but I'm afraid to ask. Sleepy Reader 666, Damien says, maybe Shannon likes the Karate Kid just a little. I think he loves his collection just a little. I bet you he must have like duplicates of everything in his collection. I'm beginning to think he does. Unbelievable, man. That is so incredible. That's cool. And Aaron says, what's up, Higgy, with the fist bump? Whoops. There we go. Mrs. Von Chilla, says Dr. Von Chilla, just hollered something about lunchtime, but I'm pretending that I didn't hear her. Let's see how long I can get away with this fraud. Oh, man. You're going to get in trouble. You're going to get in trouble. D. Jackson Roykirk says, I'm a little late to this, aren't I? R.I.P. Don Perlin. Rob Brown. Great Karate Kids Shannon, yes, sir. And Hippies Collectibles, Don Perlin. Oh, no. Aaron says, I remember having like one Karate Kid when I was younger. It could have been number 7. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Captain Strangeliffe says, remember the Jim Lee cover of Batman with the famous boot in your face? I think it was 608. I think I might actually have that one, believe it or not. I think I do. Michael Taylor says, Shannon, cool Karate Kids. They were. It's one of those obscure series from the 70s you don't see too much about. So it's always cool to see a run of them like that. Mike Taylor says, hello to Psychotronic Squirt Gun Aaron. Missing Mars, Double M, how you doing today, sir? He says, happy Saturday, Dynamic Duo. See, he can spell it right. I'm the one that can't spell duo right. I'm telling you. Oh, unbelievable. What can I say? I'm just getting old. Great to have you with us, Missing Mars. Thank you so much for spending part of your Saturday hanging out with us. Appreciate it, sir. The Jackson Worker says, Double M. Maranya says, happy Saturday to you too, Double M. Aaron says, greetings, Michael. Hope you're having a great day. And Tempest from Mars says, don't bother with short boxes, Doc. Just saw the long ones in half. There you go. Well, you got to just take a box cutter and just cut them in half and doctor some. Well, no, just leave them open like that. Why not? You know, easy to get to, right? I like it, Tempest. I like the way you think, sir. Hippies Collectibles organized that. Is that a real thing? Oh man, I'm telling you, I am so bad when it comes to organization. It's just even before I really got into doing like YouTube and stuff like that, there's no rhyme or reason to the way I have my comic book collection in the long boxes. I just have I titled the box number, you know, whatever number it is, 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. And then I just over the years, I would fill up a box, you know, like Avengers, and then eventually the Avengers filled up that long box. So now I've got to have a second long box and fill that one. So it's just, and I keep a track of an inventory 2 ways. I got my inventory that's by issue, tells me how many, you know, what issues I have and which ones I need, and gives me a total of how many in my collection that I've entered into the inventory. But I also keep like an Excel spreadsheet of boxes. Box 1, and then I list the titles that are in it. Box 2, list the titles that are in it. That way, if I'm looking like, which one is my Karate Kids in? I can look up, oh, okay, it's in box 37. Okay, then I can go over to the shelf or one of the shelves and try to find it. So, all right, that's probably more than you guys care to know, but sorry about that. I'm just rambling on. Rob Brown says, the short boxes really are better for your back. Yes, sir. I'm finding that out. I've gone to a lot of short boxes over here. The hard part for me is the shelves are so deep. They're those metal baker racks. So you put them 2 to each row, you know, two on each row or whatever. But what if there's something in the back that I want to get? Now I've got to take. I don't know. Oh, the things that go through my head. I'm telling you, you know, might be, you know, a single thought in my head, but it'll die of loneliness. You watch. Michael Taylor says, Doc, short boxes should save you room. I don't know. Are they about the same distance if you put 2 together on a shelf? And I would have to put 2 together on a shelf in order to get the same amount of books put away. So, wow, I don't know. I'm doing it though because it is easier when you do have to move them. So without a doubt, I've got to do it because I just can't be lugging those things around anymore. Ain't no Hercules sitting here. I'll tell you that. Michael Taylor says, you as well, Psychotronic. And the Jackson Worker says, I need to convert to short boxes. My back tells me to. Yeah, I'm with you. Jackson. Hippies Collectible says, best thing I ever did, switching to long boxes. See, I'm behind the 8 ball. Everybody else was doing this. I was still fighting with my long boxes. So I'm slow to the party, but I'm there. Dr. Monchilla says, collectible organization. I gave that up years ago, he says. And Aaron says, yeah, I only deal with short boxes, although in a couple of weeks, I'm bringing a long box to a friend's house to fill for $25. I heard you say that on your thing yesterday. I watched it last night. And that's a pretty good deal. Fill up a long box for $25. That's a pretty good deal. I'd bring 2 or 3. 2 or 3 long boxes. All right. Let's see here. We got Maranya set up a line here, but I think I can do a lightning round if you want. It's 12:25. I know a lot of people like to get off and get on with their day. So I think I'm going to forego the lightning round. Maybe Shannon will make it back before my phone went off here. So let's see. Nope, that was just the misses. So let's see here. Let's continue on with the chat. Hippies Collectible says 25 to fill a long box. Hope you get some treasures. Absolutely, Aaron. I want to see what you get. I know you'll do a video on it, so I want to see it. So I can't wait. Dr. Monchilla says, back around 1981, I traded a giant-size X-Men #1 for a Daredevil 158. Woo! It was the only copy of Giant Size X-Men #1 I ever had. I bought it at a local flea market for 25 cents. Oh, wow. Oh, he's laughing about it. He's got a good sense of humor about it. Oh, my gosh, that's incredible. Number one, to buy it for 25 cents, to trade it at 158. Is that one of the purple covers on Daredevil? Is that one of those McFarlane ones? If I'm not mistaken, I'm trying to remember. Refresh my memory if you could. Captain Strangelife says, Rod, I have the same problem when I organize. I spend a long time down here in the old world of stuff. My body aches for 2 days. Yes, especially shoulders and legs. Oh, yeah. And the other thing is, my balance is not what it used to be in my younger days. And I'm up on this little step ladder trying to, muscle this long box down, man. I've come close to a couple of times taking a header. I've been lucky. The good Lord watching out for me, keeping me on my legs. Dr. Von Chilla says, indeed, Hans, if I have to launch into a day-long physically involving project, it takes a couple days to recover. I'm right there with you, gentlemen. Absolutely. Diabetic Superman says, I loved the record of Mr. Jaws. Yes. Oh, my gosh. That's way back. That's in the 70s. Wouldn't you give your hand to a friend? Yeah, I remember it. Captain Strangelife says, CBM is always a fun time. Well, thank you so much, Hans. I really appreciate that. The most fun time on YouTube. Oh, thank you, man. Always takes me back to so many happy memories as a kid growing up. It's what it's about, man. It's what it's about. We love this hobby, and for a good majority of us, it comes with wonderful memories of childhood comic book collecting and just hanging out, reading them, whether it's in a clubhouse, a tree house, you name it, just having fun, So thank you so much. That means a lot. I appreciate that, sir. Higgy Bob says, I would give my right arm for Conan #1. Yeah, well, I can see. I believe that, Higgy. I believe it, brother. Dr. Von Chilla says, Diabetic Superman, Mr. Jaws, absolute classic. There we go. Somebody else remembers. See? Great records. Missing Mars. Oh, I think he's going to catch up on us. He's quoting. There we go. Uh-oh. Something happened. Missing Mars got about 5 or 6, 10 of the same thing with just the quotes on them. I'm not sure what happened there, Missing Mars. Dr. Von Chilla says, Higgy Pop Comics sold my, he says, he's talking to Higgy. So I sold my extra fine Very fine copy of Conan #1 a couple of months ago. Wished I'd have known you needed one. Oh, man. Awesome. Are you selling your stuff on eBay, John? Let me know if you are, because definitely go look at some and try and get some. Missy Mars says, sorry, my cat got on my keyboard. Oh, that's wonderful. That's awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. Cats can be notorious for that. I know when I get my laptop, I'll be sitting in the recliner. Whenever I put the laptop up, the cats want to get in my lap. Never fails. Never fails. Michael Taylor says, hello to Mars. And the Jackson Worker says, hi, glad you're okay, Double M. I was getting worried. Dr. Montilla says he's laughing out loud. Captain UK, hey, all the way from across the pond. Great to have you with us, sir. He says hello to everyone. It must be afternoon there, I believe. So happy, good afternoon to you, sir. Eric Breen, the professor, says, I thought my chat was messed up. I left and came back. Talking about the Double M. Hippies Collectibles, that darn cat. There you go. Little Disney action right there. I see what you did. Dr. Von Chilla says, Captain UK, how you doing, mate? He says. Mike Taylor says, hello to Captain UK. Captain UK says, great, John. Hope you're keeping well, mate. He says. Double M says, Jackson. He's laughing. Higgy Pop says, hey, Gunner. Captain UK says, hi, Michael. Hope you are keeping well. Whoops. Michael Taylor says, great show as always. Had a blast. Thank you so much, Michael. Appreciate you spending your time with us on Saturday morning. Thank you so much. Captain Strange Life says, Higgy, but which arm would be the dilemma? Yes. Well, if you're right-handed, you give the left. That way you can still read, right? Read and write. Yeah, you could read and write. Maranya says, good to see you, Captain UK. Mike Taylor says, you as well, Captain UK. Maranya says, Double M, what is the name of your cat sidekick? Yes, we need to know the names. Captain UK says, hi, Maranya, hope you are good. The professor says, back in 1965, Dr. Von Chilla traded Frank Robinson to the Orioles. And Aaron says, thanks, hippie. We'll sub you up too, buddy. And anyone else here, thanks, Rod, for the good vibes. Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate you stopping by and hanging out, man. I really do. I enjoy your stuff. You got everybody check out Aaron's channel, Psychotronic Squirt Gun. Very cool indeed. Always showing some great comics that he got at good prices. I'd like to find some of the deals that he finds. Very nice. I know you can get some at Cheap Comic Collector Triple C's comic claim sale. Probably going on now, so we got to working on getting to the end here. Maranya says, I'm doing great today, Captain UK. Thanks for asking, even with the rain. See, I can tell it's kind of probably raining out here because my shoulders, the arthritis in my shoulders, letting me know. And the Jackson Worker says, hey, Double M, can you ask your cat to do that again? Asking for a friend. I think he just stirred a pot. Oh, that's funny. Dr. Monchilla says Daredevil 158 was the first Frank Miller issue. Frank Miller. What did I said McFarlane, Todd McFarlane. I knew better. I knew better than that. Thank you very much for that, Dr. Monchilla. Straighten me out, man. Get my head on straight. Hippies Collectible says, collect what you like and love what you collect. Peace. Like Shannon says, truer words, never spoken. Very good. Very good. Missing Mars, he's laughing. He's having himself a good laugh there. Captain UK says, oh, it's a lovely sunny day over here, Maranya. Really lovely. Awesome. And Mike Taylor says, Dr. V, another great flea market story. Yes, sir. Love it. Easy Comic Reader says, take care, everyone. Have a great weekend. You too, Easy. Thanks again for your comic stylings, musical stylings for this morning. Appreciate it. It was great to have you back, sir. Hopefully we'll see you next weekend as well. Take care, buddy. And Zodiac says, easy. Hey, great to have you with us, Zodiac. Moranya says, good to see you, Zodiac. Easy Comic Reader is giving a fist bump to Zodiac. Zodiac says, thanks. Thank you, sir. Aaron says, hey, Zodiac. Zodiac saying Conan. Yeah. Loving the Conan. Showing some love for Conan. Dr. Von Chilla, Eric Breen. Yeah, man, I was on my game, even in diapers in 1965. There we go. Eric Breen says, I once sold FF and Fantastic Four 1 for $80 total to buy contact lenses. Is that true, Eric? Did you really do that? Did you really do that? Oh, my gosh. Wow. Oh, hey, man, you got to do what you got to do to make ends meet. Believe me, I know. Zodiac says, hey, Psychotronic Squirt Gun, Aaron. Captain Strangelove says, cat on the keyboard. Cat on the keyboard. Could make a song out of that. Psychotronic Squirt Gun, Aaron, my cat is so cuddly, but a murdering machine. She loves fresh rabbit brains. I don't know what to make of that. She loves fresh rabbit brains. Oh, my goodness. Mike Taylor says, Mars, your cat is getting involved. Gotta love it. That's it. That's it. Maranya says, Aaron, what's the name of the femme fatale cat of yours? Aha. Robert Harrison says, have a good week. Happy trails. Bob, thanks so much for hanging out with us, man. Appreciate it. Stay warm up there. Jackson Roykirk says, yeah, Psychotronic Squirt Gun has a cool channel and fun live shows, even if he lets Easy come on him. Oh, wow. Uh-oh. Another shot fired. Yes, I keep missing Aaron's live shows by, half hour or so, something like that. So I told him I'm going to get on. I'm going to catch him one of these times. I'm going to get on. So Easy Comic Reader, he's laughing. Yes, sir. Dr. Von says, my old friend Ellis had a cat that was a straight-up murderer. Every morning, his back porch looked like a crime scene. Bodies everywhere. Oh, my gosh. Oh, no. And D. Jackson Roykirk says, gotta have fun, Sugar Bear. Absolutely. The first bump. Yes, sir. It's all about fun. That's all we have here. It's all about the fun. Tempest from Mars says, have a good one, everyone. Tempest, thank you so much, man, for hanging out with us again this week. Appreciate it, sir. Take care. Have a great weekend and great rest of the week. Iggy Pop says, it's quite all right, Dr. Von Chilla. Crom is laughing at me. I'm sure I'll find one someday. There you go. By Crom you will. Captain UK says, miss seeing Ellis on the videos, John. Absolutely, we all do. He was a tremendous part of your life, we know, and a lot of fun to see on the videos. Tremendous. We do still miss him. Captain Strangelove says, everyone enjoy the weekend, live long and be well. You too, Captain. We'll see you tonight on the Night Tiger Show. Good luck tonight. We'll be rooting for you. Moranya says, take care, everyone out there, and stay safe. Absolutely. Thank you once again, Moranya, for keeping us all in line. Appreciate it. Mike Taylor says, Doc, Shannon, Peanut Gallery, have a great weekend and an upcoming week. And you as well, Michael. Thanks once again for being here and hanging out with us and spending your Saturday with us. We really appreciate it. All you folks that do that. We really, really do appreciate getting together, man. It's like family reunion. And Aaron says, Maranya, her name is Rakena, spelt phonetically. Rakena. Cool beans. I like that. Rakena. I'm saying it wrong. I'm looking right at it and I'm saying it wrong. Rakena. There we go. Sorry about that, Aaron. Cool beans. Michael Taylor says, you as well, Cap. Captain UK says, take care, Maranya. Dr. Monchella says, gotta go make some sweet chili chicken stir fry. Glad to be back with everyone. Hope to see y'all next week. Please love yourselves. John, thank you so much, man. Glad to know you're doing well. Stay healthy, man. We'll be in touch. Take care. And the Professor Eric Breen says, in 1986, I was able to get them again. I've had those two and ASM #1 twice. There won't be a third time. Oh, man. I can't imagine affording them twice. Oh, my gosh. Because that's big boy books right there. Amazing Spider-Man #1. I think the closest I had #8. Spider-Man #8. I had Spider-Man #8, #10. And I still have my Amazing Spider-Man number 14. 14, which is the first Green Goblin, but it's got my man Hulk in it. That's why I kept that one. I couldn't sell that one. So, cool beans. Michael Taylor says, later, Dr. V. Sleepy Reader Damien, he says, thanks for a great Saturday morning, Rod. Well, thank you, Damien, for stopping by and hanging out with us, man. Really appreciate it, sir. Thank you so much. Everybody check out Sleepy Reader's channel. He always does great reviews. I love to hear his insights on some of the new books that come out. So definitely check out Sleepy Reader's channel. You won't be disappointed. Absolutely. Damien, take care. Have a great week, sir. And Psychotronics Squirt Gun Aaron says, Jackson Roy Kirk is a blue wrench menace over at my channel. How can a troll secure a wrench, you might ask? Maranya says, how much did he pay you, Aaron? Swagda says, hit that like button, y'all, and everyone here is great. Thank you so much, Swagda. I appreciate it, man. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. Glad you had a good time. Hope we come back again. Join us anytime. We're here every Saturday morning, man, just hanging out, showing comics, swapping stories, and having fun, man. So thank you so much for being here. Definitely check out Swagda's channel. He's got some great videos as well. So everybody check it out. And don't forget to sub to all these great people that turn out here on a Saturday. Absolutely. Great people, great channels, great content. Just a great time with everybody. Aaron says, thanks again, Rod. Love the show. Thank you so much, Aaron. Catch you later, brother. Take care. Diabetic Superman, thank you once again for spending your Saturday morning with us. Appreciate it, sir. You take care. Aaron says, Maranya, we'll sub you up too for the puppet show. There you go. I can see you you got to get in there and participate in the puppet show, Aaron. You'll have fun. I know you would. Maranya said, there's the Geeky Puppet Show link. There you go. Again, they do Friday and Sundays at 8:15 and set at 9:30 at night, 9:30-ish. They also do them Saturdays at 9:30 a.m. That's what it says, 9:30 a.m. And Monday nights at 10 p.m. they do it. So definitely check them out. And don't be afraid to jump in there and participate. They'll welcome you with open arms. A lot of cool people. You'll have a great time. Swagda says, bye, you great, amazing people. Have a great rest of your week, Swagda. Take care, man. Triple P. Andrew, how you doing? He says, greeting and salutations to y'all. He says, hey, great to have you with us there. Even though we're way past time, but that's okay. We're having fun. Maranya says, greetings and salutations, Triple P. And Triple P says, I'm here at the end. I went to see Crazy Horse last night, and I'm starting my day late. I'll catch the rewind. Well, that's fine. Thanks so much, Andrew, for hanging out here, even though it's at the end, brother, and checking it out. We appreciate it. We're here. Whenever you need to watch us, you watch us. We'll be here, brother. Michael Taylor says, hello, Triple P. Aaron says, Crazy Horse rocks. Triple P says hello and goodbye, Michael Taylor and Maranya. And Maranya says, we're making up for the week without you, Rod. Yeah, well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. All right. Well, I think that does bring us to the end of oh, we got somebody else sneaking one in here. Jackson Roykirk says, have a great weekend, everybody. Time to do all the boring house cleaning things. Yeah. I got to make a couple trips to the dump probably today. And then I'm going to try and get back down here. I'll bring my laptop down here so I can watch some videos while I'm trying to organize this mess behind me here. So, Jackson Roykirk, you have a great week, sir. I'm sure we'll run into each other somewhere along the YouTube highway this weekend. I know you hang out at quite a few places that I hang out too. So, great to see you there. Easy Comic Reader says, I hope to hear you sing next week, Rob. Yeah, it's this month, man. I don't know. You might be one of the only few that might want to hear me sing. But it's a lot of fun, and thank you so much for creating those musical songs for us. We really enjoy them, and I know everybody else does too. So thank you so much. And I think that brings us to the close. So thank you once again on behalf of my partner and brother from another mother, Shannon. We want to thank you all for hanging out with us and spending your Saturday with us. We greatly appreciate it. Just a lot of fun. It's so great to be back with you guys, man. We missed last week, and I still apologize for that. Things happen, and I know you guys are all very understanding, and I appreciate that. But we will be back next week, same bat time, same bat channel. We'll do it all again. What do you say, huh? So everybody have a great rest of your weekend. Have a great week. We'll meet back here on Saturday morning, and the fun will start again. Everybody, you guys take care. Have a great, great week.